stand for a reason. Get in the back of the classroom.
Hello, and welcome to another Arma stream. This time, we are going back to 2010. So, hopefully everyone has a good time with it.
No.
No, I just wanted to
User joined your channel. User joined your channel.
Aggressive sniff.
Thank you.
Alright.
Fuck you.
Kill yourself. Radio bitch.
Yeah, I'm gonna come over there. I'm gonna give you a kiss.
Now you're definitely
I'm a
staying radio
non-smoker,
bitch.
by the way.
Hey, where's my kiss at?
Unless somebody else beats you to it.
I don't
Shouldn't
think
you be-
anyone's gunning for that slot, don't worry.
Shouldn't you be over there fucking kissing Josh?
I did create a forward observer hole for Connor for when he's able to show up. So.
The boys, yo, where's Nick's at? Nick's live.
Or fuck.
Actually, I think Fuckboy checked off. He wasn't coming.
Yeah, he's getting ready for Ranger School.
Like, actually?
Yeah. It's a leadership course. It's not like it's really that impressive before anybody starts hooting and hollering.
Yeah, it's not. It's not anything
He's
super
probably just
impressive.
trying to get the
guys.
points for E6.
Go team. I don't know if that man's ever gonna hit E5 or 6, Rob. I don't know. I think he's gonna stay where he is right now for a while. He's a
I mean,
little slow in the
you
middle.
can't do any fucking worse than Ethan.
I thought they already stripped him and made him a sergeant.
Because we're Ethan, like,
He
you know,
became
Oh.
unless they fucking. He just became a specialist not
hold
long
on,
ago.
here comes Wells.
you know, because, you know, Ethan was a specialist and then got, you know, demoted because he's retarded.
Well, yeah,
How do you get the mode to specialist?
he was Spanish.
He's just literally that
I
retarded.
don't,
He was
have a
dumb.
response to that. The army.
I
did
mean,
some
I'm
fucking
not.
stupid
I've
shit.
never
You
been
may
in
have
the
noticed
army,
the
but
slogan was Army Strong, not
even I
Army
question
Smart.
that.
User joined
Okay.
your
Did
Did he get
channel.
in trouble for living off base when he wasn't supposed to?
Yeah, that was part of it.
Keyword part of it.
Yeah.
Waiting on your squad leader. Stand by.
What was the rest of it? I forget.
I don't fucking remember.
There
I
it is.
didn't care
Take
to
a seat,
remember.
Wells.
Wells,
He's
don't
supposed
even
to
go touch the arsenal because you're gonna fuck something up.
Yeah, that's why I just told
Hey,
him to
Roger.
take a seat. I didn't even let him play.
Hey,
Alright, let me get a
Teach me how to smoke a cigarette. I forgot the button.
get a look at this bitch. Does he need a shave?
My immersion.
Maybe.
you should just
God,
click
look at
I.
the fuzz on your chin. Jesus.
Oh, well.
Wells, pick a number between 1 and 5.
Click on.
What do you mean, Rob? It's just
Right, you click on
fucking bush.
you click on I, then you should see it
Wells,
in your
unmute
inventory
mic and then
if
say
you
a
put it in
number
there.
between 1 and 5.
Yeah, I got him.
I request Wells also be black.
I hope he's Asian.
For
Please
the
be
record,
Asian.
1 was white, 2 was black, 3 was ginger, 4 was Asian, 5
Fuck.
was Haji.
Can I get a redo, a reroll?
Nope, too late.
He's
Can
doing
you,
the
just,
new
can you
port.
just make him the Haji since he's gonna be playing as one anyway?
Nope, I've spoken. He is black. He
I feel like
stays
it's-
black.
I just feel like it's gonna be part of the role. He can get used to
Overruled
it.
is black.
Curious.
George.
Oh my god. Okay, I don't know about y'all, but that white shmag with the fucking UCP, oh, the memories.
Am I look Indian.
Yeah, it's all part of the same cut of cloth, buddy. It's all
He
bop up,
stays
ding ding,
black.
oop oop, shammer.
It's only gonna be Wells tomorrow, right? Like you don't want to
Doesn't
warm
matter,
up to the
though, there
part.
you go.
No, I don't need.
What George wants, George gets. Except for a deployment that doesn't cause cancer. Alright.
Hey, Johnny. What's up,
I'm
brother?
gonna end
Still
up like
maintain
Rob
that
by
if
the
he
end
wants
of
a
this. I hope
non-cancer
you're all ready for
deployment,
that.
make it himself. I love you.
Just remember, if I end up like Rob at the end of this, it's all y'all's fault.
I mean, all y'all. He's the one who made the deployment.
Yeah, but it's all y'all's autism that'll make me end up Rob. So
I don't think it's gonna be that realistic, George.
You two are like psychically linked. It's inevitable.
Let's smoke. Let's smoke.
I like how you can hear the lighter sounds.
So
Neat.
tonight is just training in anticipation of our upcoming deployment. So some of the shit that I wanted to go over with you guys is the new comms plan, organization, how to operate the strikers properly so that you don't get killed. Going through a quick urban terrain course as regular Army, especially when you're organized into a weapons squad, and just going over some of the finer points of using the strikers in Arma, in case you guys aren't familiar. Air Wing has been cut, so they are not the Air Wing on Fridays. They will be our striker crew, so sorry, not sorry. If you want to fly, be sure to show up on Saturday afternoons. For my two active Air Wing members, Milo and Josh, thank you for being here. For the Europeans and the active duty guys that can't be here, well, fuck you and love you, respectively. So,
Fucking Titanic.
User left your channel.
let's get started. I'm just going to ignore that happened. Quick little note on our organization. I was just laughing about this with George a little bit ago. We have too many people to run one squad, but too few to run two squads. Even if I do shrink them down. So what I've done is I've just kind of bolstered together a blending of a weapon squad and a rifle squad. So that's what you can see up there on the big screen. For those of you that have your view obstructed by people in front of you, basically it's just a squad leader and then two fire teams. Alpha fire team is your machine gun team, so it's two machine guns, an assistant gunner, and the team leader. And then your rifle fire team is just a standard rifle squad fire team. So it's a team leader, grenadier, automatic rifleman, and a rifleman. That rifleman being the rifleman AT. So he has a M136 disposable. Each vehicle can hold up to 11 people, so the platoon headquarters, if we have any auxiliary A&A personnel, they'll be running with the platoon HQ element. Otherwise, weapon squad, your vehicle commander and driver can just pile into one thing. My recommendation is that Milo and Josh just kind of take turns between the two jobs. Driving can be fun, gunning can be fun, gunning can be boring at times, especially when there's no contact, so there you go. Y'all can just pile into the weapon squad Vic, and platoon headquarters will kind of take care of itself because I'll largely be controlling the mission, so it just makes sense for me to be sitting in the vehicle anyway. So don't worry about driving and gunning for platoon headquarters. We'll just handle that at the command level. The weapons squad, our regular guys, all of you bitches, that's where Air Wing, quote-unquote Air Wing, will be commanding and driving for you. As far as the comms plan, I tried to keep it as simple as possible, while staying true to like what we're used to running. So before we get into the radio frequencies and call signs, chem lights, flag markers, and spray paint have not changed. Smoke has actually gotten simpler. My hope is that when we get on the other side of this deployment, George will say, yeah, fuck it, send it. And we'll just keep that because red is bad, green is good, yellow is help. Are there any questions on how smoke works? Cool. That same logic, by the way, will apply on Saturdays for our Special Forces comms plan, which is what's up there now. So, and for that, the frequencies really haven't changed. The only difference is I got rid of the medical net and replaced
User
it with our
joined your
partner
channel.
forces. If we go back to our standard Friday comms, this is where shit gets a little hanky, because we've only got the one squad, so I only have the one squad net. If we did have 2, 3, 4 squads, then it'd be the same shit as always, you know, 51, 52, 53, 54, squad 1, 2, 3, 4. But we only got the one, so I figured, fuck it, I'll just put y'all on 51. And by y'all, I mean squad leaders and team leaders. So there's really only 3 people on that net. So that's your inter-team or
User joined your channel.
intra-squad net is 51. 50 is still going to be your command net, basically. That's inter-squad and then communication up to platoon. 55 is where partner forces will be. So on this deployment, if you die, I do want you to back out and then re-slot as an A&A dude. And you'll be able to use the A&A arsenal. It's actually way more open than our U.S. Army shit. So there you go. Platoon net, so for everybody in the HQ element that actually has a short-range radio, they'll be on 65. Again, not changed. Air-to-ground comms is 70. Doesn't really apply because we don't have enough air-wing guys to warrant putting somebody up in a fucking plane to be used once over the next 8 missions. 60 is still your air intercoms, and then 45 is convoy net. Airwing, I'll leave it up to you guys. If you want to run on 45 and talk to George and whoever else is commanding on 45, that's fine. If you want to just keep doing what you're used to and staying on 70, that's fine too. I really don't give a shit. Call signs, the way that breaks down is we are part of Hazard Hawk Company, so Company H 32 SCR. So the call sign will start with Hazard. Blue is your third platoon, and the way that works is it's just red, white, and blue for first, second, and third. The weapons squad is actually the fourth squad in the platoon, so squad 1 versus 2 versus 3 versus 4. There's 4 per platoon, and 4 is your weapons squad. 6 is your officer in charge. Romeo will be for your RTO or Ray Tello. Sierra for your sniper or marksman. Mike for medic. Viking for forward observer. Drivers, if you have to call up on comms, will be Delta, Gunner's Golf. And Echo will be your engineer or EOD, which, fun fact, you won't have unless I administratively handle it. So prepare to wait for EOD if you need it, because I know that we did. At the squad level, 1 is your 1IC or your squad leader, 2 is your 2IC or team leader, and then each team is broken up into 2 Alpha and 2 Bravo. So, for example, if I say Hazard Blue 4-2 Alpha, I'm talking about Hawk Company, 3rd Platoon, Weapons Squad, and then Alpha Team Lead. If you're talking to each other, and this is where you're going to be really happy, you don't need to know all that shit. If you're just talking to each other on comms, you can just say 1 Alpha, 2 Bravo, 1. You don't have to do the whole fucking call sign if you're talking within the same squad, which you're going to be doing 90% of the time because we don't have another squad. So, to break that down in simple terms for you guys, George is 6. If you want to talk to George, his call sign is 6. That's it. Boom. Done. Problem solved.
So I call up Hazard Blue 6.
You could, or you could just shorten it to 6 if you want to be lazy, because we're in the Army.
Okay.
If you need to talk to Kirby, he'll be the RTO. So he's Hazard Blue Romeo or Romeo. Any questions on that?
I was having some headset issues. Legitimately, this time, 51's going to be command net, and then 50 will be inter squad, correct?
So 50 is your command net, 50, because it is between squads. So if you needed to talk to squad 1, 2, 3, or the platoon, that's what an inter-squad net is it's talking between squads, just like an interstate goes between states.
Okay.
Inter-team or intra-squad within the same squad, and between the teams, that's 51. So that's your squad net.
So Bravo would be 5-2, correct?
No, because you're part of the same squad.
Oh, okay.
So if we go back to this, everybody's in the same squad. You're all in the weapons squad. It's the squad leader and 2 team leaders. Those are the only people with radios. Literally the only people in that squad with
in
radios.
In the whole squad, you have 3 radios.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, I got a question.
Mm-hmm.
You go back to like the call signs and shit again.
Yeah.
So like for example, like 1 Alpha, just for example, is like Teutonic, and then if there was so if you want to talk to the squad leader, which is Wells, like can
That's
you just
just one.
say, it's just 1?
Yeah, it's just 1. So if
okay.
if I'm Teutonic and I want to talk to Wells, I say 1, 2 Bravo.
Gotcha. Okay.
And then he can respond with go ahead or stand by. If he says stand by, I fucking wait. If he says go ahead, I go ahead.
Alberto, did you put Kelly anywhere particular on your little autism roster?
He was just the other team lead. So to break it down, simple again for you guys. The squad leader is 1, the team leaders are 2, because they're second in command in that squad. Each team leader is either Alpha or Bravo.
It'd be like 2 Alpha, 2 Bravo.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay,
so
and then Wells is 1.
Nothing's really changed. It's just like when we're doing the Special Forces shit, and it's Warrior 1 Alpha, Warrior 1 Bravo. It's just the Alpha and Bravo teams. Here, you have the convenience of you're all in the same squad, and there's only fucking 3 of you. So if you just wanted to use names, that's fine too. But I'm giving you guys this information because this is how I will be talking to you. So I need you to know who the fuck you are. Which is why on the role select menu, the call signs are actually on there for you as well.
And just to circle back, I already asked this. Just to confirm, I'm Bravo lead, correct? So I'll be 2 Bravo.
Correct.
Thank you.
There's Senor Kelly.
If I wanted to be a full-blown autist, so would my full call sign technically be Hazard Blue Romeo? Like that's what it is?
Yeah.
Bro, you're sitting in
Okay.
a school classroom chair. You already are.
What?
Kelly goes, the only broken chair on the whole row.
That's
So-
unfortunate.
Let's say I go. Can I ask a question? Sorry, I didn't know.
Yeah, please.
If I go down, would it be 2 Alpha to 1 Bravo? Would be that kind of situation? So my 2 IC takes over, or is it still 1 Alpha to 1 Bravo?
If
to,
you go
1 Bravo.
down, you're one.
Bravo.
You're just
Right.
Hazard Blue 4-1. So you're
So then
one.
it'll kick to 2, which will be Alpha Team Lead, correct?
Yeah. So 2 Alpha would just say 2 Alpha. I'm the new actual.
Right. Okay. So yeah, basically. So and then
So
let's
they'd
say-
still be 2 Alpha. They're not suddenly a fucking staff sergeant.
right. So, but
Their call sign doesn't change. They're just acting as the SL, so they're the actual.
okay, but it wouldn't be an issue if he says like 1 Alpha kind of, or so it should like basically it should follow the ranking order. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Use the same
What
call
the
sign
hell is
still.
going on?
Well,
I just want to get in the chair.
What is going on with you
I got
right now?
up to take a screenshot of the board, and now I just want to sit
well,
down.
it's the whole 2IC thing is something the 69th put in your head that isn't nearly as complex as you think it is.
Okay. All right,
It's
so just
something
forget
that
everything I know
Europeans
about
like to do, and because there were like 4 Europeans that like to run their mouth on the 69th, it became a thing. But honestly, not since Vietnam and the Australians has a 2IC really mattered.
it. Okay. Perfect. Thank you.
You go down, the person right under you takes it.
Yeah.
Which will be Alpha.
Right, I was-
Then if they go down, then I take. If I go down, we're fucked.
Yeah, pretty much.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
Look at all these little fuzzy people. Stand by. I'm just going through, making sure everybody's nice and clean shaven.
The only difference here, Wells, is the teams do not have someone else to exactly take over easily if the team leader goes down because none of them
Yep.
have radios.
Yeah, the only radios are team leads and squad leads.
And I would
that's
say
it.
yoink it off his body. However, I would recommend not doing that because we know that has a record of breaking
Yeah.
radios. So
Mac
don't
has a
don't do
radio
that.
in his kit, by the way, and I just
So
picked
did-
rifle.
Okay, who have radios again?
Hits are
Squad
going to be
leaders and team
assigned
leaders.
anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Holla fucking
So I don't need to worry about having a radio. I can just yell to the nearest person.
Literally, whatever's in your kit right now, just ignore it because you're literally going to be given a kit.
Right now, I can tell you everyone who's gonna have a radio that isn't myself. Basically, it's Wells, Kelly, and Donick.
I didn't even have a radio when I spawned, so
Good.
I do.
You don't anymore.
Yay! Good. I don't want one.
I just picked the grenadier thing and it auto assigned me shit.
It
And
should. It
sometimes
just
T-Far
breaks
says,
sometimes.
I'm going to be helpful and give everybody a radio, even when that setting isn't checked. And then when it is checked, it doesn't. And Arma. All right,
Great.
I'm
Yeah.
going to move on from the comms plan. If
Okay,
there
no
are any
bugs.
questions later, feel free to ask me. But real quick, I'm just curious, who here remembers what Battle Drill 1 Alpha squad attack looks like?
I'm
One
retarded,
team
so no.
lays down fire,
Single
the other team
file
flanks.
down the hallway. Sometimes we're covering grease.
Kelly, I need you to stand up.
Ah, fuck.
I need you to walk over to the darkies to your 1 o'clock.
I don't like this.
All right. Perfect.
What the fuck?
I can't see him over Roger's head.
Why?
You said something stupid, that's why.
No, why on the table? Why is it there?
Because boobs make everything better. Are you disrespecting the boobs?
Yeah, I am.
Kill him.
Alright,
They're both on my computer.
Yes.
Alright,
Yes,
guys,
they're-
at the table after the briefing.
All right. You may take your seat
Wow,
again,
that's
Kelly.
more exercise than I get in my personal life. Hoorah!
Pretty sad and depressing, but we'll deal with that later.
All right. So, Battle Drill 1 Alpha, squad attack. Mac was actually the least retarded one. Leading element lays down fire. Rear element gets the order to do squad attack. They move around on the flank. Close distance, neutralize the enemy. Communication is very important between the two teams. When the assaulting element gets close to taking over the objective, they radio up and say, hey, shift fire, lift fire, whatever is most appropriate given the task at hand, and move in, close with the enemy, killer capture, move on with their life. Once the objective is secure, all elements regroup on the objective.
So the idea is you swing around and punch your enemy after they've been pinned down.
Yes.
Okay,
Contact.
I understand.
So if the unit is unable to return effective fire, you've taken casualties, or the enemy is just cucking you because they have better position, more firepower, whatever. Squad leader or platoon leader, whatever section leader element is called out, break contact. They will very clearly, I'm going to say this again, they will very clearly say break contact, a distance and a direction. So break contact 100 meters south, break contact 500 meters east, break contact however long and a direction. And your job in that moment is to get the fuck up and move that far in that direction. It is not to sit there and look around and provide covering fire. It is to get the fuck up and move in that direction, because that is the order that has been given. When that order is given at the team or squad or section level, whichever it is, the element that has been told to break contact hauls ass. Once they are in that position, then they turn around and start laying down suppressing fire. Usually break contact will be the order given when, let's say, the leading element comes under fire, they've taken casualties. The rear element will be told break contact so that they don't also take casualties. The leading element, even though they have casualties, lays down as much fire as they can. Rear element gets set up, and then they start punishing the enemy so that the front element can try to get back. In that moment, if you have been told to break contact, your job is to break contact. Don't be going for a Congressional Medal of Honor or some shit trying to carry people out of there. Your job is to survive. It is not to save other lives. We save lives by killing the enemy. We do not save lives by stacking our own bodies on top of each other.
May I somewhat interject? For Wells.
Okay.
Wells, just so you know, Alpha is probably going to be your better support by fire element because they've got.
Alpha will be your better support by fire element. They have the machine guns.
Yeah, exactly.
Copy.
Alright. Near side ambush, reacting to contact. Near side, meaning they are within hand grenade range. What do you think the first step should be? You can cheat and read the fucking board. Say again, bud? Yes. Good job.
Is there any civilians and stuff?
Any civilians where?
Like, in any of the ops?
Yes.
Maybe a fuck ton of
Is there actually gonna be punishments to punish fragging civilians, or?
Yeah, they're gonna throw them back.
Well, depends on how grotesque it is. I mean, shit happens in Crossfire, and it depends on the ROE.
If you give them a cow, they'll usually forgive
If
you.
you've been given an open ROE, an area has been designated as entirely hostile, and artillery kills a couple of civilians, oh well, tough shit, they shouldn't have been there. If you
Okay,
walk
let's
into a
say-
village and start murking unarmed women, well then, yeah.
Different
Okay, let's
circumstances.
say hypothetically, there's a man. He's in a group. He's standing in a group of women. He has like 5 frag grenades. Or what? What's
Kelly, shut the fuck up.
No, I'm being
You sound
serious.
stoned as fuck.
What do you
Aim for
do
the bridge of the nose and hope that he doesn't get a grenade off.
Indeed.
Okay.
What if they throw a rock at you? You mistake it for a grenade.
Then you're
Stand by
an
that
idiot.
statement, it was still a grenade. Same color and everything.
You're an idiot, and I will not be
Fuck
testifying on
you,
your
'cause the
behalf
person
when
with
you're on
me
your way
did
to
it too.
Leavenworth.
I shot at him too.
I was gonna insert the comment of if you hose an
Alright.
entire, UN
Reacting
group.
to contact far side ambush outside of hand grenade range. This is basically just a squad attack. If you have the ability to take over the position. If you don't have the ability to take over the position, then it's a break contact. Alright? Any questions over basic fucking battle drill?
I'm just
Where do I
reading
get
the
my
board.
Medal of Honor?
Alright, so. One more time, just to go over your signal plan. Red is bad, green is good, yellow is please help when it comes to snow. That's it. That's as complex as it's going to get. For my weapon squad, there will be 3 of you with radios. A squad leader, a team leader, and another team leader. Your net is 51 to talk to each other. To talk to command, it's 50. Literally nothing has changed.
I do have a question now.
I have an answer.
Okay.
I'm playing. Go ahead.
So, what channels do I need to be on as the RTO then? Like, this is what I'm trying to know. Obviously, I'm going to be on 50, I guess. I'm George's radio bitch.
65 on short range, and then I would set 50, and then 45 on the long range. Unless the airwing guys that I've shoehorned into being our striker crew say, hey, I'm used to going on 70, so just do that for me.
Okay, so basically, I will be communicating through long range to the striker now instead of airwing.
You'll be talking to the striker, and you'll be talking to the weapons squad. And if we suddenly get a big recruitment push and I have to create a rifle squad, you'll be talking to them too, I guess.
Got you. So I have to talk to them, and George gets to sit back and enjoy life.
George gets to sit there and make decisions while you talk to people, yes.
Okay, cool.
Yo, I don't have to be on 50? Fuck yeah.
Who's the weapons fan?
The Alpha element.
Everybody.
Weapons squad is the only squad present, so let me put the organization back up in case you missed it out.
I did.
Okay, so platoon headquarters
Okay,
is to the left, weapons squad is to the right. We only have the one squad because, frankly, we have too many people for one, like, true squad, but not enough people for two true squads. So what I've done is I've created a blend of a rifle squad and a weapons squad. So the Alpha element consists of your 2 machine guns and an A gunner, and then your Bravo element is basically a maneuver element. It's a standard rifle fire team.
Which one am I in charge of?
You're Alpha.
Okay.
You'll have Laney, Clayton, and whichever ammo bearer they decide to grab.
Where is Laney?
Masturbating ferociously to pony porn.
Hell yeah, brother.
Sounds really
I don't know.
accurate.
That's just my go-to answer when somebody is not present and accounted for. Alright. So just some basic concepts when it comes to the strikers. While we're mounted, platoon leader George controls vehicle movement. The vehicle commander handles vehicle communication. While dismounted, the platoon leader is controlling infantry movement, and the vehicle commander is controlling vehicle movement and their time shift. Air guards, within the striker there are 2 air guard positions in the rear where you can turn out. Those are responsible for covering the rear and the flanks of the striker while mounted. That turret should generally be kept forward, like the main turret, so whether it's the Mark 19 or the 50 cal, you want to keep that forward, or no more than like the 9 and 3 o'clock position. In those air guard seats, ideally you'll have an automatic rifleman, or if you don't have one, a machine gunner, in at least one of those positions. While initiating contact with the enemy, we want to use the minimal force required to eliminate the threat. What that does is it ensures readiness if a greater threat presents itself. What I mean by that is, if there's a single man with an RPG or a single man with an AK-47 on the side of the road, we don't need to burst that motherfucker with 18 rounds of Mark 19. Let's save that shit in case some kind of light armored presents itself. If we need to dismount and engage, we can do that. That's actually one of the best things about the Striker, is it allows excellent violence of action, especially in the urban environment. One of the big weaknesses to the Striker is going to be explosive threats. That includes enemy armor, anti-armor weapons, mines, IEDs. Platoon leader and vehicle commander should always keep in mind potential ambush avenues, have a plan to break contact should one of these threats present themselves. Dismounting procedures when not under fire. Dismount and move about 50 meters rearward of the vehicle, then await orders. If you're under fire, dismount away from the contact. So, for example, if there's contact to the right, dismount and move to the left. I shouldn't have to say it, but we realized we had to say it present. Yeah. And with all of that said, let's see how many y'all I actually got here. 1, 2, 3.
I make one
4,
comment when
5,
Rob's counting for
6,
my
counting you.
For my boys, for my 2 air boys who are going to be operating the Striker. It is 1,000,000 times faster if you actually open the ramp when everyone starts getting it, because it doesn't play the animation again and again and again. So when everyone's about to either mount up or dismount, just open that bitch, and when everyone's out, close it.
Yeah, we need to be told that because we only have first person, and we can't really look
But you
inside
don't.
the Striker.
damnable lie.
Well, we don't.
You have third person.
In the Striker, we do.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Rob.
Okay.
Or George.
Rob gave everyone third person.
Can I get the squad list thing?
Broke
Cut
I'm
out.
sorry, you broke up horribly.
Sorry, squad list thing?
Oh, like the roster?
Yeah.
Yeah, when I've actually finalized it, I plan on publishing that in announcements prior to the deployment start. I wanted to use tonight as a gauge of who actually gives a shit enough to show up on a Friday night.
You mean a training?
Yeah.
Trains are great. I have a lot of fun doing these. I have a lot of fun doing
I
everything.
guess you could really do like +2. I guess you'll technically have Laney and Stewie for most of this.
Yeah, okay, I don't count on Stewie.
Dude's trying to bang.
It's
and
the
he
busy
breaks.
season until like July.
Oh,
And
yeah.
then a month later, it's the busy season again.
That's a blatant lie. I can tell you that one.
Even though Q1 is like the slowest time for all retail.
There quite
It's-
literally was a
anyway.
point where he like literally said he wasn't going to be part of the unit because he's too busy with work, and he's still there. So
To answer your question directly, though, yes, I will publish the roster for everybody to see once I've actually finalized it, because I know who we can depend on to be in certain slots. Those who we can't depend on to be in certain slots, I will be having them just load in as A&A bitches as reserves. So there you go.
I'm telling you, if Wells leaves the unit, I'm out though.
Okay.
Thanks.
As it stands right now, just for everybody's edification, platoon headquarters consists of George, Stenley, Kirby, Connor, Iskaz. I'm not in there because I'm just administrating the fucking missions after I get home from traffic. The weapons squad, which is the infantry unit that we have. Squad leader is Wells. Alpha team, we've got Kelly as TL, Laney and Clayton as machine gunners, and then Rogers as the assistant gunner. For the Bravo team, I've got Teutonic as team lead, Mac as auto rifleman, Chris as grenadier, and Stewie as rifleman AT. However, since Mad Cat is here and Stewie is not, you're done mobile. I'm making a note to cuck Stewie and give Mad Cat an extra slot. So thank you
Mad
for being
Cat,
here.
do you do 2 and 2 rotations still? Is that a thing?
I do, yeah.
Still more active than Diabeto.
Well, I do have one question. I'm
I
assuming if
have
you're
2 answers.
I'm assuming if you're in the air guard or air guard position, you are to be turned out unless told otherwise.
Correct.
Help people.
Yeah. It's kind of a self-sustaining position, so if you're taking heavy fire, turn the fuck in so that you don't get clapped. If we're just rolling down the road, it's a good idea to turn out because that is literally what those slots are for. It's so that you can turn out and maintain security while on the move, or even while stationary, but not dismounted for whatever reason.
So, how like active these ops gonna be? Like, I don't expect constant fighting, but like it's a general reference.
I mean, I can't predict the actions of the enemy, Kelly.
A lot of it's
That
going
kind
to
of takes the fun out of it, you know?
Okay, that's just mostly alive. Okay.
So, most of what we've seen in Iraq, you can expect to be taking sniper fire and mortars on the FOBs pretty much 3 times a day. During call to prayer, things will calm down. As soon as call to prayer is over, you can expect some light probing attacks on combat outposts. They tend to leave FOBs alone in main operating bases. They don't have the manpower to really do any damage there. In the mountains, as you're doing presence patrols, you can expect sporadic contact. They'll take some pot shots at you and try to run away. It's your job to neutralize them and get body counts, pull intel as you can. Because of how thinly spread special forces are across the Mideast, you can expect a lot of direct action in the cities. You have to take care around the civilians, but you can expect direct action against HVTs, HVIs, IED factories. There's been some advancements in medicine in case you guys are hit by suicide bombers. We can at least save your life. We don't know if we'll be able to save your nuts and legs, though.
I don't need them anymore. They don't get used.
Hey, Rob.
The legs or the nuts?
A lot of
Yes.
taste of street fighting.
Yes, Wells.
Just for my own memory, so I'm just not fucking up. So George is going to technically be Viking, correct?
No.
No.
What?
Okay.
6.
Okay,
Number
six.
6.
Iskaz is going to be Sierra, correct, for sniper.
I think
Yes.
it's getting confused with Viking 6.
Delta Golf for driver gunner, right?
Take a picture.
It's
okay.
literally
Oh,
in the
oh, okay.
announcements
Perfect.
for you guys because I didn't want you to have to rely on screenshots and shit. So it's literally in the announcements for you.
So George is
I
okay. So George is
just looked
6.
at Discord. I just saw that Kelly posted the
Well,
episode
I've been
value.
6 since the start of this unit. It has not changed.
Right, Viking 6, correct?
No.
Or am I-
No. No. That is some
What?
69th bullshit that you're spewing.
God damn it.
The
Those are some nice
Do I
titties.
just
there.
change this to like sabers and shit? Would that tickle your pickle wills?
Don't do
Anything
that.
start up again or something?
No. I get my fucking call signs off.
Viking 6 is what Taco used to be.
Wells, this brings up a really good question. How the
what?
fuck can you bring up the shit from the 69th a year ago, but you
I was
can't
in-
remember what we did last weekend?
I'm indoctrinated.
I don't remember what I did last week either.
Alright. If there's no other questions, we're good to stand up and go take a peek at our beloved vehicles.
Oh, I think you're here to line up to get our kit. Damn, I was excited.
No, I'm not gonna do that to you guys.
Fuck.
I just wanted to see what our actual numbers look like. I'm saving that for the grand.
The
Over here to
grand
the north,
reveal.
here, fellas.
Also, stem like. I better stop. Oh, wait.
Just circle up here.
God damn, look at this dog.
And we're rolling the fucking
That's where
money.
the guys are standing on the mission, so don't worry about it. Alright, so as you can see here, we got 2 strikers and a Humvee, and then there's a mine plow striker over there. That is going to be used by the engineer corps. That's not something you guys will get to have to deal with. In a typical striker brigade combat team, you have 4 strikers per platoon, 2 Mark 19s, and 2 50 cals. 9 times out of 10, one of the Mark 19s is down for maintenance. That's just the fucking way it is. But yeah, we do have the ability to supplement with the Humvee, so if you need to pile 5 guys for a quick recce or something. Some units have put their machine gun teams or squads inside of the Humvee. They've also been known to put the command element if they're running light that day. So that's an option available to you. As far as the strikers go, weapon squads generally will operate the Mark 19 that is functional for that day. The 50 cals are usually just run by your standard infantry because, well, they can't be trusted with such great power. Alright, so what I'm going to do, if you guys want to make a hole, I'm going to go ahead and pull this out for you.
You guys impressed with Robinson trusting all of us? The Mark 19? Nobody can switch, please.
Basically,
Once he loses faith in us, then we're not getting it.
Once he loses faith, we'll be down for maintenance.
Alright, so Mark 19 striker here. You've got your driver and vehicle commander seat. Vehicle commander being the gunner, driver being the fucking driver. Troop commander will generally be your squad leader or platoon lead if they are running inside of the striker. Total capacity on this is 11 people, so you can cram 11 bitches in here, and that's including your crew. So 2 crew members and then 1 9-man squad. Any questions on the numbers? Alright.
Mud.
Mr. Joshua, would you please pull the M2 striker out?
Is there a tan variant of the shit, or is it
It's green, but they'll get dirty over time.
I'm gonna blow one of these bad boys up. This is a BTO.
So there are 8 of you in the weapon squad currently. I don't know why the fuck my unit causes my frame rate to drop to fucking 12. That is terrifying.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, anyway. Alright, so what I'd like to have happen is for Josh and Milo, you don't have to do it right now, I'm just going to give you guys a quick little rundown on what we're about to do. I'm going to have Josh and Milo crew the Mark 19 striker, and I'm going to have all you guys pile into the back. HQ element, we're just going to sit back and watch. And if you guys want to follow me over this way, So those represent different threats. So you got the pointy bastard there on the middle. That's IFV, quote unquote. As you move over to the right, those are tanks, quote unquote. Off to the left, that big square is just a truck. The identification isn't so important as actually landing hits. So once you guys pile into the striker, what you're going to do is you're going to head on down that way, and I just want the driver and gunner to get some practice actually engaging targets while on the move.
Okay.
Alright, so stand by, just 2 shakes here. Alright, so if everybody in the weapon squad can just pile into the back of the Mark 19 Striker, we'll have Josh and Milo go ahead and crew it.
I'll try.
And my HQ guys, just go ahead and go back here. There's a little catwalk there.
Alright, close her up. Close her up! Close. Yep. I'm gonna smoke in here, guys. No, we don't mind.
Yes. Do you want us to like stop at the 2 until you tell us to go, or just go?
That looks so fucking frustrating.
Alright. For intercom, guys, let's just go to cargo, just so we're not bothering the drivers and shit. I'll stay on the command. Everybody else go to cargo. What was it?
You ready?
Yeah. All infantry go to cargo.
Oh, they're gonna be fucking standing there watching. Oh, blue on blue, fucking incoming.
Alright, hey, back gunners, which are myself and... Everybody knows what that means. If you're a back gunner, get your guns out, and make sure you're watching both directions.
Josh, what nets do you want?
So Kelly and whoever's next to me, that's just the back guys. Make sure you're watching the rear flanks as
55?
Rob specified.
My what?
Sorry, I can't hear you over everyone. 45, got it.
Make sure
Everybody,
you're on whisper.
Yeah, everybody on whisper, and make sure you're on cargo if you're in the back, guys. Cargo.
Hey, what do you mean by cargo? I fucking forgot already.
You'll see intercom channel, and then you'll see cargo
As a channel. It's just so the driver and the gunner can communicate without us talking over them on the intercom. Do you see it?
Hang on, I think it's glitching. Need it again.
So if you, I'll go back to the crew.
So if you can you hear me crew right now?
Yes.
Say that one more time.
So if you ace interact, so whatever your ace interact key is, you're gonna see intercom channel, and you're gonna see everything kind of come. You're gonna see cargo. Go to cargo.
You don't see cargo, you're already on it.
Start talking, Charles. See if we can hear you on the crew. Cargo. You good, Charles? Or you hear me?
I thought you were telling us to shoot. Also, the targets aren't up.
Pikes.
They're not zoomed in, they were down.
But you're so striking. ones I saw were on Kelly sides. What? All the targets I saw were on your side.
Is it working now?
Okay, so I guess Kelly and Clayton, if you guys are popped out right now, you can jump onto crew to give them order sight lines. Get to crew with them. Everybody else on cargo.
What are my targets?
I'm a,
You're right, I wasn't, so
I
what
switched
am I
to
looking
cargo,
for?
I believe.
Okay, yep, I got you, Charles. Fantastic. Kelly, switch to crew. So you're gonna give them pop-up shots. Okay. So you need to be on their net.
Hey, should I just stay in here or should I turn out?
Stay in here. Stay in here.
Yeah, there's like
I wonder what this screen is supposed to be.
You are in the commander seat, so I think you kind of have some situational awareness as well. I'll ask about that. I don't know what they want to do with that specifically. That might be my seat. I'm not sure if I should be.
Correct.
Yeah, I didn't mean to sit in your spot. I just sat down.
I'm not sure if anyone else is besides me.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward. To the left. But am I supposed to be listening to call-outs for these targets or what?
This looks so cool to watch though, but that screen looks fucking frustrating.
North, there's 2 more. There's 3 on the right.
AFK real quick.
Another group on the far.
Oh.
Well,
302.
hey, if you want me to change seats, I can.
No. Yeah. Is there a way you can change seats?
There's a change seat button. If I switch into that one, you can switch.
Direct north.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
I can
do that.
switch it.
Yeah.
So
So
give
go
me
ahead and change it. Yeah.
Give me a second. Alright, go.
Cool. Thank you.
Yeah, I didn't mean to sit in your spot. I apologize.
No, not a problem at all, man. Okay, hold on.
The 2 shacks.
Oh, cool. You got like a patch. That's neat.
Building west southwest.
Alright, I'm on that. Turn in, please. So I'm in the way. Okay, if I'm in the way, then I'll turn in. Yep, I'm going. So I'm in the way. I need to ask Rob.
Hey, Jude in the middle. I can't see your name. What, who am I speaking to? The darky in the middle here.
Oh,
Between these two.
it's Teutonic. He's not here right now.
Okay.
He's AFK. He's AFK. He's your other. I think. Yeah. So him, myself, and Kelly are gonna be team leads. So you'll either be under Kelly or you'll be under Kelly or you'll be under Teutonic. Teutonic usually runs Bravo, Kelly's gonna run Alpha. So depends on. And then as Rob said, he'll give slots to everybody, kind of thing. We haven't done like this is like I'm excited for this. We haven't done like a crazy. This is like a new deployment we've done.
I see something peculiar on Teutonic's arm, and I wanted to bully him for it.
He'll be back in a minute. He's probably having a beer. You know, we're dealing with his child. I have some questions for Rob.
Oh, and I see a rare Pepe. Nice. I didn't know you could do that in this game.
Yeah, forget it. Ask Teutonic will probably know how to do this thing. I got a question. Can you open the back thing, Josh? The ramp.
It seems like a waste of a fucking screen just to have an eagle on it with an American flag. Like, what is that actually used for?
Probably like Blue Force Tracker in real life, at least.
That would make so much more sense to have it the map there, like right in front of your face, for that someone in that seat.
Are we dismounting?
What the fuck are we doing? Oh wait, this is the army. What do you mean? Yeah, what the fuck are we doing is the standard procedure, I suppose.
Yeah, I know Wells got it. Time to rob, that's it.
Hello?
Hello?
Hi.
Yeah, Charles, you here?
Yeah, what's up?
Switch to the rear guard seat.
What's that?
Switch to rear guard.
Oh, okay, hang on.
Mad Cat, you here?
Yep.
Kelly.
Alright, Clayton, get out. Mad Cat, switch to rear guard. Take a turn down it.
Oh, shit.
Kelly.
Yeah.
You are aware that, for the most part, it's just machine gunners and auto riflemen that should be in the air guards, right?
It doesn't matter. We might not always be there. But just let somebody else do it. It's fine. Let somebody else have something to do.
Alright, who... If someone's in the...
Apparently
command-
someone already did it, so.
Oh, I'm in it while I was
Yep, all good, all good. Alright, so just a quick little thing, guys. I'm gonna give you a quick little...
Side streets or just the...
whoever's in the... Who's in the commander seat? Sorry, I can't tell.
Kelly.
Okay, Papa.
Kelly, move over. Or is there someone... Yeah, if you want to stay there, Kelly, no, you so Kelly, take a passenger seat. I gotta sit there.
We are ready to go.
Thank you. Does anyone want to take the rear seat, or do you want to change up with everything, or is it ready to go?
I mean, I don't know where the fuck you want
Charles,
to stand here.
Okay. Alright, copy. Kelly and Clayton, you guys are to watch the rear and the sides. You are not looking forward at all, okay? You are watching the rear and the sides. Any targets from there. I am watching kind of all around IEDs and everything. Gunners facing front, okay? You are watching the rear and the sides. Do not... So, when where the car's going, do not go that way.
What the fuck is going on? What is happening? Where am I?
You're in the rear guard seat. Just try to turn out again. It should fix it.
I have become one with the striker.
Thank you. Turn out.
Everybody else that's not any of the guys that are on top, make sure you're on cargo and listen through.
Hey, look at me, I'm special.
Contact Shannon, bearing 300, recheck.
Man, how are you shooting?
Just hit double tap control, and you should be able to pull your gun out.
I'm gonna be reloading, Rob. It's halfway done
Oh my god, so much better than squad. You can actually shoot out of things. Base.
Do we have a smoke canister that they can use it?
Okay, it's done.
This is difficult.
And basically, we're just going to be suppressing. Trying to kill them, but it doesn't work. Oh, look, Jesus, how?
Yeah, there you go, Charles. So you guys supposed to be watching.
Yep. Got not on cruise.
All you guys got on cruise. We don't even hear ourselves. hop on crew, and then we couldn't even hear ourselves. So then the crew hopped onto this channel 3.
Well,
because we
I
couldn't hear
put
ourselves.
the back gunners onto crew, and I put myself
So
onto crew.
I'm gonna interject some wisdom here. All right. Default channel is what?
Missed 1.
So if you just have the crew go to crew, and leave everybody else the fuck alone, you're done, right?
Okay.
And there you go. Problem solved.
Now the world's wells. Shut up.
In other words,
we can
All right,
still hear
so,
you. Like if
Wells,
you're on a
you
different
have a
channel.
long-range radio, so that you can set that up however you'd like. If you want direct communication with your vehicle crew, you can set that bitch on 45. You can also use it to get a little bit more range on 50 if you're separated from the platoon element, just like we do in our regular ops. The only difference here is instead of talking to air on 70, you're talking to a striker on 45. Savvy?
Yep.
Cool.
Mr. Rob, I got one more thing.
Si, senor.
For like, I'd say 75% of my term driving, the air guards are facing forward.
Yeah, I'd like to reiterate that air guards, your job is to cover the rear and flanks of the vehicle. The gun turret covers the front. If the troop commander wants to turn out and assist the vehicle commander and driver with scanning for IED threats when there's no contact, awesome. If you're actively engaged, troop commander, stay the fuck inside.
Okay. But other than
Also, these things are fairly light-skinned. They are not. They're not going to be absorbing RPG after RPG after RPG. So if you see rocket threats, if you see any kind of anti-armor, whether it's a SPG-9, RPG, a fucking woman in a burqa screaming and running towards you with an RPG grenade, whatever it is, you need to eliminate that shit quick. And if you can't eliminate it, you need to communicate clearly the direction and the nature of the threat. So if you see an RPG to your right about 50 meters out, that is exactly what you need to call out. RPG 50 meters right. So that somebody who has the angle can neutralize that threat. Any questions on that? Awesome.
Correct me if I'm wrong, we should be having our MGs and ARs doing air guard, not like someone with an M4, right?
Correct. You want at a minimum one AR or MG in that area. If a team leader or an NCO or something, or if somebody with a 203 wants to pop out on the other side, that's fine. But at least one auto rifleman and or machine gunner should be present in those air guard seats.
And just so everyone in weapons is aware, MG's 240, AR is 249.
Yes. If you do not know that, I need you to uninstall the game. I feel like everybody here should know that by this point. Alright. Alright, well, what we're going to do next is I'm going to get the command guys into the other striker. And let's see here. Kirby, if you can run over there and grab that.
Yep.
Actually, fuck the striker. Grab the Humvee.
Alright, grabbing Humvee.
Thank
Well,
you.
Kirby just assumed you were going to tell him, do we already started running for you and finish your
Yep.
statement?
Yep. He is the bitch. Another little bonus for my crew members. I've given you the nice night vision. Everybody else has a standard PVS 14 monocular. You have a PVS 7. It's still a monocular night vision, but it does have the bioptic tubes for you. So your ability to see at night is a little bit enhanced. It's kind of important when you're trying to control a vehicle. Yes, that'll happen. They don't work during the daytime.
Why not?
Because it's night vision and this is daytime.
Well, why don't they make
I don't get it.
automatically with the bullshit. Fucking
Fine,
military
that's what I'm
industrial
fucking aiming
complex.
I think you already had that ready after
Zero,
you,
zero, zero, zero. Jesus Christ! You'd think they would have animated like at least one proper push-up.
I was gonna say that doesn't look like a great push-up.
No,
Your ass
that looked
is
like
in
the
there.
fat kid who was trying to hide the corn dog in his pocket.
Do it
Your
again.
ass-
I want to
your
fucking
ass was
see
like-
just how poor they are.
Perched up.
I'm
Rob, I have
surprised
a
that
quick-
I got
Oh
stuck
Jesus
in the dirt
fucking
here.
Christ!
Yeah.
Okay, but-
Send it, Charles.
Well, I'm kind of stuck.
Have you tried pressing W?
Yes, I'm pressing it right now. As
If
we speak.
you
Huh.
if you scroll on your mouse wheel right now, what options do you have, if any?
Nothing pops up.
He's
I think it's glitched.
put Control A. Control A.
Double tap
Stand
the.
to the side.
Let me see
in
if I
case-
can. Let me see if I can do this. Hang on.
And he's gone.
No, he's in the,
No, he's inside the Vic now. But he's like.
There you go.
There he is.
Fucking lucky. There we go. Cool.
Carl is released from the concrete prison that he was just in.
Excellent, excellent. Alright. So, I'd like you guys to go ahead and set up on your proper comms plan real quick, if you're not already. So, drivers, gunners should have their long range or whatever set to 45. I need my team leads to be on 51, squad lead to be on 50 and 51.
So, Rob, I have a question, and this is kind of for the driver guys. So,
Mhm.
to keep the crew comms clear a little bit easier so that we're not on the same interchannel,
It's
Can I call-
exactly the same as in a helicopter, Wells. Nothing's changed.
No,
Put
I'm
your
just-
dumbass on Whisper and stay on MISC 1. If they want to talk to each other, they can set themselves on crew.
I was saying, why don't I just keep myself just on radio for 45, and I'll talk to them if there's something.
If you need to talk to them, that's exactly what I said earlier. Thank you for regurgitating exactly what I said.
Alrighty.
You did say that.
Two
You know
squads.
what? At least it's not a swastika armband, so you're alright with
Going
me,
down.
Teutonic.
At least I can do the spots.
Oh wait, it wasn't Teutonic that had that. It was
I really
Fudge
wish
that
there was
had
an
that shit.
count
Me.
animation.
Oops. Someone told me Teutonic had the Luna patch, but it was you. And the striker. I couldn't see your name tag.
Yep.
So here's what I'd like everybody to prepare to do, alright? We are going to do a movement by convoy to range 4 to the southwest. And just in case there's people who can't read.
Range 4 urban ops.
Yep.
I
Look
can
at that, even
read.
he can read. Holy shit, that's terrifying. Alright. On your paper worlds, there's a US flag down there. And yes, I was kind and I gave everybody paper worlds at the very least. I almost didn't, I'm not gonna lie.
Retard.
Alright, so Milo and Josh, you guys are still big dicking it in the striker. Command, you're gonna take the wee little Humvee.
Someone said full retard. How can I help?
Rob, little question that's not really that important.
Yeah, send it anyway.
Over by range 15, do you think they have enough roads?
No. That's actually why I picked this map, was because of the obscene amount of roadways.
Like, this is...
It's a training map for the big dick units. Yeah, we could do a training on range 15 with I think that's set up for like a full company of Striker Brigade combat team, like platoons. So, yeah. This map makes my dick wet, I'm not gonna lie. Reminds me of Rose Barracks. Alright, so yeah, you boys, if you can do a quick comms check, make sure that your shit's all in order, then get loaded up in the Striker. Command, you guys are good to get into the Humvee, and you're just gonna convoy out
Check,
towards range 4.
Check, check.
I want,
You can be.
Oh, hold on,
got
I'm
the
hearing,
drive.
I'm hearing like privates and shit with radios, hold on.
Yeah, Rogers, drop your mic. Or,
Nope, I got it.
radio.
Don't worry about it.
Thank you.
Alright, so who's on 5-1?
I had a pen.
I'm also curious as to why he has a tablet.
And who's on 5-0?
That's something that I fucked up when I remade that kit. Let me check.
Rob was
Josh.
also fucking around with, or Rob.
Did you
Rogers was
notice
fucking
that
around with Arsenal or
when you were zooming in, that fucking some of the settings are
Connor, you said
thermal?
you're on 5-1?
Okay, just wanted to with me.
Hey, Teutonic, what radio?
Mad Cat, get on rear guard if fit.
Excuse me?
Mad Cat AFK.
Nope, right here.
What radio you on?
Alright, get on rear
What
guard.
radio
if fit,
should I be on?
52, correct? Right?
Nope.
51?
Yep.
Okay. I didn't hear you on
5-1.
51.
Here. Did you hear me, Mad Cat? Okay, there we go.
Kelly, you on 5-1? And 50 check real quick. Help.
Well, tell Roger if you want to get in.
Roger, go ahead and get in. Alright.
It's left on their own over there.
Everybody should be on the. Don't change your intercom channel, crew. Everybody in the rear guard onto crew, please.
Everyone who is not a crew member, stay on the frequency you're on. If you're a crew member, let them take their own thing. Stay on this one. If you don't, you are stupid.
And go to whisper. Go to whisper too, guys.
Go to MISC 1 if you're not on
I
MISC
stayed
1.
on cargo.
Okay, so the default channel is MISC 1. Switch over to it now. You probably got told to switch to something else. But go to MISC 1. So that way crew.
Yeah, we were earlier told to switch
I
to
was told cargo.
cargo.
Yeah, I know.
That's fine. So switch now, though, so they can have their channel back.
We're changing it up. Everyone is going on this one.
And please
So-
go to whisper.
And
Go
go to
to
whisper.
whisper.
Do you know how to? You know how to change that?
I got it. Yeah. Are you asking me for advice, or are you just telling me that I do?
No, I'm asking if you know.
I already did it. It should already be clear. I'll double check.
Just Control Tab. You'll see in the bottom right.
I don't see MISC 1, so I'm assuming that it's set.
Yeah. Yeah, it means it's already set.
I think we're good.
We're good. I believe I'm Grenadier, so basically be wherever you need me, I suppose.
We're back when we get ready.
And we have a machine gunner, and I don't know who that is, there.
Are we going straight?
I'm actually glad. Oh wow, this is good. Oh jeez. I can actually see where the fuck we're going. That's nice.
Make sure you're watching the rear and the sides. They'll be looking front.
Yeah, that's just
I mean, it's the Humvee's job to watch rear, so I'm watching right.
Manning it. Then they can just hold it for us.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Where the fuck did my $30 card go?
Excuse me, what?
No, magic card. It's worth $30 and I don't know what to do with it.
What's the like commands for the
Oh, there it
speed
is.
limit?
Where's my binder?
I'm gonna go grab a ginger ale, so I'll be right back.
Yo, did you know they sell HoloLive trading cards?
Yeah, it's still
Did you know that, Clayton?
Okay. I'll pretend to know what HoloLive is.
Don't. Okay, dude. Don't lie to me. I know you know what they are.
No, I don't.
Dude, you're autistic as fuck. Don't lie to me. I refuse to believe.
Is that like a furry thing?
No. It's a weeb thing.
That's why I'm a furry, not a weeb.
Really? Or just like scumbag?
right. See, I had it backwards. I thought Kelly was the furry.
I'm not a furry. Okay, where are all my cards then?
Are they in your binder? The page protectors?
No, I just undid all my binders.
Wait, you left them in the page protectors though, right? Tell me you left them in the page protectors.
Well, no, I took them all out.
Did you wash your dirty hot dog fingers?
No. I dipped them into the Cheetos before I started picking them up.
Kelly.
Alright, so I got this card. It's called Gorilla Shaman.
Yeah, I don't care.
I'm thinking of making a gorilla deck. And, like, it's gonna be...
Think about turning my headset off.
The white cards are town guards and stuff. And all the green cards are gonna be gorillas. I'm laughing. It's honestly funny as fuck. No.
I like you guys. You guys are fun.
These laughs, Jesus Christ.
Also, HoloLive is like a thing where.
Push your friendly image to the right.
Oh yeah, alright. What is that thing that has a butterfly trigger on it?
What are you talking about?
The Mark 19 fucking turret.
What's the butterfly trigger?
Well, it looks like one just being retarded, but I'm talking about like the, you know, like on the 50, it has a trigger you just push down, and you have to fucking put a shell under it to even have like a safety, like the really old ones.
No, I did not know that, but yeah.
I mean, if you look at them, the only reason why I noticed is in Ukraine they had the Lend-Lease, right, during Soviet times, and they had all the old 50s that they're using. They still work.
Nice, easy stroll. Have they not used the one anything yet?
They still use fucking Thompson from World War II.
Yep. Because all the Lend-Lease, it's just been sitting there, you know. Some machine guns have been there like since 41, you know.
And the worst part though is the Russians using Thompson. It's not even Ukraine's.
Yeah, and the reason why I mentioned butterfly trigger is because it's like got two little things for like both of your thumbs, so you hold your hand there and then push. I'm kind of retarded, and I thought most people here were military, so for a prior military, I would know that. But
no,
I'm pretty sure
one of us.
I'm not, but I'm
Rob.
Kelly's retarded. But that's fine. We love him.
No, I got.
I was trying to be like educative, even though I'm not in the military. I know that it's interesting to me. I read about it and stuff. I'm a nerd. I do not like this.
Hold those, my boys. Get out of here. Wait for the ramp to come down, though.
I just bust through the fucking ramp like Superman.
It's all about that ramp.
Is it cheating if I use
User left your
third
channel.
person?
User joined your channel.
So you boys want to circle up here, go over some quick principles of urban terrain. What we're going to do is we're going to do live fire on steel targets and a couple of shoot houses off to my left. Once we're done with that, we're going to do force-on-force training with some guys that have volunteered to take some munition rounds to the face. We'll just say that you guys have some munition rounds, don't worry about it. Ignore any blood or
I already have a question.
bones.
Fake blood.
Yeah, it's fake blood, so yeah, it's fine. So just a couple of quick principles of operation for you guys. The machine gun team, Alpha, probably shouldn't be the ones set up to like kick in doors and move in CQB. That's why you have your Bravo element. Your Alpha element will be responsible for holding security outside of whatever target area. So if it was this compound, for example, you could set up the Alpha element on the MSR outside that you just got in here on. If it's a smaller compound or just a single building, you can set up your Alpha element on the front door and back door, or just the front door if you have A and A covering the rear. Shit like that is exactly what I need you to think about as team leads and squad leads. So using the tools to your advantage that you've been given, your Bravo team can kick in the doors, move through the target building, while your Alpha team holds security outside, because I promise you when you start kicking in doors in Afghanistan, Iraq, wherever it is that you guys are destined to go, Afghanistan, shit will get spicy outside. So there you go. Somebody had a question?
You pretty much already just answered it through all that. I was gonna ask if you're actually going to clear rooms and stuff. That's it. Okay.
Alright. So, something I didn't make clear earlier, and I apologize, regarding the comms plan. Those of you in the platoon headquarters, you're probably already used to this, but Stenley, I don't think you're used to running as a member of like the HQ element. It's a good idea for most, if not all of you, to have both 65 and 50 set up on your short range, especially Stenley as the medic. That'll be your lifeline to the teams should they need your assistance with some, broken bones or dehydration or removal of penis or whatever happens to him. So. He's the exception. I was going to give him the long range one that put it on like his back, but it would actually fit all the shit. It's just it looked like recycled ass. It's the one that I'm using right now. So, but I'm willing to use it because yes.
I have a question, Rob.
I have an answer, Wells.
Earplugs. Is this valuable, or is there a helmet squawking still?
If you have a headset because you're a squad lead or a team lead, then you're good to go on hearing protection. If you don't, then you're gonna want to grab it. Hey Kirby, I'm gonna let you in on a secret. The Forward Observer does have the nice helmet, so
Oh, what the fuck?
well, yeah, the Forward Observer is usually an E5.
Actually, you know what? It doesn't matter, because if I use
The
that
RTO
shit,
is
I'm gonna
usually a
blow
fucking
us all
E3.
Up, so I can't be trusted with that shit, so it's fine.
Alright, cool. Alright, so before we get started, any last questions on that shit?
Yes, Titanic, you have contacts.
Alright, cool. So,
Actually,
yeah, send it.
I'm kind of retarded, so as Grenadier, what am I supposed to do? And necessarily,
You are the second highest casualty producing weapon in the maneuver element, number one being the auto rifleman. So what your job is if you see contact on the other side of something that direct fire cannot neutralize, you neutralize it with indirect fire using the thumps. That includes hostiles in windows, on the other side of berms, inside of dread out creek beds, whatever it may be. You're the
corners, otherwise people can't reach.
Yeah, you're the indirect fire where hand grenades can't quite reach.
Okay, thanks, Dad.
Yep, anytime, son. All right, follow me.
You replaced me?
Let's go, boys. You heard him. Get him moving.
You're not my son.
Hey,
All right.
Rob,
Yo.
does the Forward Observer get an ACOG?
Yes.
Oh, fuck.
Hello? He's an E5. All right.
Do you ever do urban stuff with the striker?
Yes. But only insofar as you will drive up next to or near an objective building and then dismount and run in and raise hell. So what I'd like to have happen now is Bravo, go ahead and stack up on this shitty little gate here, and Alpha, set security up on this road as best as you can. Wells, make sure they do it correctly. If they don't, correct them.
I want gun station northeast.
This is range 4, right?
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, can you come with me for a second?
Whoever's in the alpha element, gun station northeast, close right down. I need gun station southwest. So someone facing that point, get the cover.
I've seen that, and I figured your office would be very upset about you.
Right there, Matt. Get perfect. Yeah, use that. We're assuming we got a wall there. Bravo element.
Real
stack
question,
up.
boys.
How far is it?
said stack up,
Okay,
Bravo.
range 5 is number.
You crawl extremely for his cause, not one.
Alright. Hey, Tudonic.
What?
What's up?
I just did hey.
Alright, so here's what's going to happen. Bravo. You're going to make entry in here when I say go. Alright? After you've made entry, you're going to neutralize threats and PID and make sure that you do not neutralize any civilians. God will be watching you. HQ element. You can either go in with them or you can stand by out here. And yeah, I really don't give a shit. Bravo, I want to make sure that you guys aren't retarded.
Wait, does right or left side go first?
So, well, you can go inside with them if you wish. I know a great many E6s that decided to kick indoors and then didn't come home, so, you know, you do you.
Can we go up in the tower?
Batman, stack up.
You wish.
If you wish to, yeah, sure.
Does right or left go first?
Alright, Charles, I'm gonna open the door. Just continue on straight as you are.
Oh, okay.
You're gonna clear right side. You're gonna clear right side of the room once I open the door. Okay?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna hug that wall because I'm facing that corner. Yeah, I got you.
Alright, execute when ready.
Opening in 3, 2, 1, go.
They stopped in the doorway, that's bad. Going in, going left.
Covering this corner.
Stuff, good stuff. I'm gonna go to the second door, Rogers.
I think one of you just got
Yep,
Probably.
that would be me.
Check for a pneumo, always, in case you took it in the plate.
Bandaging.
I wasn't sure if you got that target already.
Moving secondary.
You good? You good?
Yeah, keep moving.
Alright. I already hit that target, so I'm good. I think.
Check fire. Friendly's coming in.
I don't know if we played up with Mac, but Mac got abandoned, so.
Yeah, nice move, Mr. President. Good.
I remember you two.
Alright. Circle up
No.
out here, gentlemen. Circle up out here.
I forgot about them. That's all.
Everybody take a knee. We're going to look at the map real quick. Zoom in nice and tight so you can see the walls on this motherfucker.
Where?
So,
Oh, there we go.
a very, very critical thing that I need to point out here, and this is something that you guys haven't really had to worry about before when you have radios all the time. is as you're moving through this building, you got all these walls here. If you are about to push into a room and you have a friendly force advancing on the other side of the wall, so let's say you have guys clearing this room right here, all right, and you have another team that is moving out that way while you're clearing this room, what might happen?
They'll shoot through the wall because that's how penetration works.
Mm-hmm.
So what should you do? Wood.
Wait until that first room is clear.
Exactly. So what you do is you cordon off this area, and you watch this potential danger area, but you do not move into it. You just watch it.
You darn tootin'.
User
Tonic, in
disconnected
case you're
from your
wondering
channel.
where you got railed, you were like right here, and then someone shot through this wall right here, and that's where you got.
So as you clear into that room, once it's clear, you announce room clear. You can drop a chem light, you can paint the wall, do whatever you got to do. And that keeps you from clearing over the same shit over and over and over again.
I will say that if you are in behind someone moving through a hallway and see a target, be very careful about shooting over someone's head. Because there was like one point
You
where
shouldn't. I'm going to
almost
stop
got-
you right there. You should never have to discharge your weapon past or over somebody's head.
Well, yeah.
The person on
That's
point
what I was
who
getting
is
at.
the person on point who is watching that sector, you trust them to do their job. They neutralize the threat and then they move on. Unless they've taken a round to the dome, you let them handle the threats in their sector. So if you're moving forward, if you're the guy moving forward, you're watching forward. If you're the guy in the rear, you're watching around.
It's all about the teamwork.
Correct me if I'm wrong, by the way, but like, isn't like I'm just gonna show it's a lot easier, Rob. Isn't this whole concept of like literally doing this like bad, like hugging, like literally touching the wall? Or is that
You don't
just,
want to touch the wall. You want to be about 2 meters back from it. The reason being, bullets like to run on walls, like Matrix style. So, and Arma actually does that very well.
Oh, really?
Ricochets and wall tracking, yeah, it's a real thing. That's why machine gunners can lay down fire down a road and just kill shit like 2K out, because they just keep bouncing down the road.
Yeah, I was hugging the wall.
Yeah, so what we always did is we'd run into the wall to stop and then take just a couple steps back. That's actually why you have a helmet, I'm convinced. And so that you can run into walls and stop. Alright, so now what I'd like to do is I'd like Kelly and his weapons team to go ahead and push in, while the other half of the weapons squad, which is basically just the rifle team, you guys sit out here on security real quick. So Kelly, I'll let you and your boys get stacked up. What boys you do have anyway?
Roger.
Oh, okay.
Rogers.
Yes.
Yep. You're in my team. Come on.
Yep, like I said, as you clear an area, you can paint it, you can mark it with a chem light, you can do something.
Rogers, you're gonna follow me. Go where I
Understood.
go.
Oh,
Okay.
team leads have them.
Yep.
You guys are good to go whenever you're ready.
Alright, Clayton, Madcat, go right. Go. Pushing in. One around the corner.
Are you going first or am I going first?
I'll go.
Okay, I'll watch left. Or
Take
actually, no,
charge,
there's
figure it
right
out.
here.
Hold up. We got flashes or anything in here?
I have no nades.
I have 2 grenades, but that's about it.
Frags, remember, there's civilians.
Right.
Friendly reminder.
Push across. Someone on me. assume yes. Okay. Why are you shooting over me, Kelly? They just literally went over that. Go back up. Oh. We clearing left or right first, Kelly?
I'm thinking.
I can't hear you, Kelly.
Go left.
Okay, okay, go.
It'll clear it. Is it? I don't know if that wall behind you's got stuff. Okay, we're good. Okay.
Target was already shot.
I hope it pops back up.
Oh, that's why I'm mentioning it.
I'm gonna push it.
Looking right. Clear. Nothing's left. Am I clear to push in, Kelly?
Comms, please. Alright, I'm gonna push.
Okay.
Got target down.
Yep.
Good cut comms. I killed a civilian. Actually, they're wounded. We can save them. Civilian in this room.
Room should be clear.
Last one now. Ready?
Careful of the penetration.
Fine. Hit me, I don't care.
That was just a reminder. I think we've been here.
We're clear, leave. We're clear, you can go. Back to the entrance. It's over. Back to the entrance.
He's gonna come on, so
Alright.
I'm sad that was fun.
Well done, well done. Hopefully you guys are acutely aware that that big chungus fuck is not a good tool to use in CQB. I'm pointing to the 240, not Rogers.
Yeah.
I just saw you spin around and look at him.
How would you get past the door with that? Holy shit.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
What Mad Cat actually demonstrated though is the 249, which is a part of your Bravo element in our organization. That does very well in CQB and is in fact usually your point man when you're clearing out buildings. When you have a 249 that doesn't jam anyway.
At least Arma doesn't mimic that, does it?
Oh, it does.
It does. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, fired from prone for a little bit. It'll start jamming in Arma. Alright, you guys, you are welcome to come on over this way. I have a couple of arsenals here so that you can reload your kits. And yes, I did just make a shitload of public loadouts for you to load your actual shit, so... Kirby, if you'd like, you can try out the FO.
What you are.
Yeah, why not?
It won't
I'm
give
only
you
missing, like,
the perms
22
to
rounds
use
for
the
sure.
artillery and shit, but you can at least see the kit.
Congratulations, Kirby. It's the same thing with an ACOG and contact.
Sounds
Hey,
better
Rob.
already.
Yeah.
On the striker, is the door made out of like a different material, or is it thicker than like the rest of the striker? Or is it the same?
Oh, like the rear gate here?
Yeah.
No, it's the same shit. It's a big old chungus motherfucker.
Okay. I wasn't sure if it was like any
You can
thicker.
actually, you
or
can
if it
use
was
this, in reality, you can use this, this rear ramp as a breaching device. But you can roll up, like, back up to a calotte, and you can just knock a hole in the wall.
Okay.
Kind of disappointed
Sure
this
you
thing
can.
doesn't
Still
have
got a
to
radio.
so much out of it.
Get fucked.
Because imagine if you're trying to clear a room with an ACOG.
That
Like,
hell works. She has a long range,
Yeah,
congratulations.
you can look over the top of it.
yeah, you're right, but it is kind of wacky. You have to use the tritium thing to like aim.
Yeah, a little fiber optic. Yeah. It's basically just the center of your screen. I'm gonna let you in on the secret there.
Yeah.
Also, if you just cover a dude's head with the top of the fiber optic there, it'll usually hit him in the chest in Arma, so.
Gotcha. Thank you,
I'm
Dad.
back. I apologize.
You're good. You're welcome to load your kit if you haven't
okay,
already, Wells.
Perfect.
You
We
just want to
doing...
grab the squad lead and load it real quick. Just so that you guys are adequately prepared for live fire. Force on force. Oh, and by the way, these are the full arsenals, so don't go making a fancy-ass kit and being expecting to load it during the deployment.
Anybody want some grenades?
You still aren't allowed to have grenades, Wells.
I know I'm offering.
I think I actually did give him some, because it's in the squad lead kit, so we'll see how that goes.
I took them out already.
I guess Wells is special.
You took them out.
I'm not. Guys, listen. We know how bad I've killed.
On God, your kit with the limited amount of grenades we have.
His Saturday kit is literally just a
Son
motherfucking
of a bitch.
RPG and a
Okay,
M16.
listen. If I murder someone with grenades, it's not my fault. It's an absolute mistake. My track record has that to prove.
You killed a Sherman in World War II.
I have killed a Sherman.
Before we continue, I know that Charles had some questions, comments, concerns on how to use the grenade launcher. Is there anybody else who's not familiar with the weapon system who needs a quick little rundown? All right, cool.
It's literally not that hard to not accidentally throw a fucking frag.
I'm always fumbling with grenades.
Yeah, it was probably fucking him.
We were storming the beach. I saw a frag grenade come from the beach, and then it killed me. It landed right in front of me.
Did I stop to take that down?
You had a special kit all World War II because he doesn't trust you.
Yeah. So that was definitely not me. I didn't have grenades.
So
Every
better not
kit
fuck
you
it up
use
this
is
time.
special, Wells.
All right, Charles, come here. Have you figured that thing out mostly? He asked while you stared into the sky.
Over there on purpose.
Okay, cool. If you need any assistance, please let me know. There's a range that I can TP over to, and we can go over that real quick.
Yeah, if you feel like it, yeah.
All right. Let me get these guys squared away, because it's more important to me that you know how to run the GL if you're going to than anything.
Right, yeah, I'm just gonna rearm and I'm just gonna shoot this final grenade.
Have a cigarette, boys. We all deserve it.
Based on...
You don't deserve shit.
Fair point. Nothing like a marble light. I don't know my cigarettes. I'm a fucking dumbass. Newports? What's the worst cigarette out there? Does anybody actually know that? Or is there like preference?
I mean, it depends on your definition of worst.
Newport. Where's that rank?
Maybe black?
Yes.
Then they're pretty fucking good.
That's
I
not
would,
true.
Yeah, I would argue that. I mean, down here in Florida, it's 305.
Our whole state is white trash.
I mean,
Dude,
it's like
deliver when we
$2
get it.
for a whole pack. It's not my. It's not my state.
Seem that difficult.
Make sure you have earplugs.
It's not, but you're special.
I think I've.
Alright.
We do have extras.
Support services.
So are you boys ready for force on force live fire, quote unquote, simunition?
Diminution, let's do it.
Alright. So literally the little faux city just to our northwest here, just on the other side of this big ass wall. Your objective is simple. Sweep through and hard clear that city. There are civilians and there are hostiles. Simunition rounds do hurt, so stand by to treat.
Those exist in real life, I know, but like, how bad do they hurt when they actually hit you?
Have you ever played paintball?
No, sir.
Okay. Well, I was gonna say it's like when your buddies unscrew the fucking regulator.
I mean, I would, but like, I don't know.
It's
You ever been stung by a hornet?
Yes.
Okay, it's like a hornet sting, not a bee sting. It's like a hornet sting. It has that certain velocity and bruising to it.
I'm assuming it has some type of gel on the
Hit
tip
by
or whatever,
those
so you
people at
can
the arsenal
indicate a
for
hit.
hot minute.
Or is it
Oh,
done
I
by
don't
like
care.
lasers or something?
I already gave the announcement that, hey, don't go building some fancy-ass kit expecting that you're going to be able to fucking load it during the deployment. I just put
Even
these
I
down
know
so
that.
that people could literally load the public kit again.
All you monkeys that decide you want an ACOG don't get comfortable with it.
I already have one
whoa,
just
what if I
because
change
got the
roles?
funny grenade launcher.
Who needs
Um,
Then
it?
you changed roles.
Look at this contact, bitch.
What?
Then you changed roles. You
Wait, I thought Kirby already had an ACOG because he's
No, he
in
doesn't.
5.
Use one of those.
Everyone have an
Okay.
ACOG now? I'm looking around. This
No.
is pretty much everyone has an ACOG.
This is the, I think I have one.
As an RTO, you don't get one, but as a forward observer, you get one. So
Then they may
yeah,
have some of your loving, please.
The M68 is kind of dog shit.
Left leg, stitchy stitch,
the fuck did you just say?
please.
I'll just give you guys a heal, because
The
tardation.
fuck did you just say?
I actually only
Alright,
got Teutonic.
whenever you guys are ready, I suggest that you execute movement through that town. Go ahead and clear her out.
Okay, so
Stand
we're
up
doing
here
this
and
one.
watch.
We'll do
the
one
autism.
daytime and one nighttime.
Okay.
Grab
I
even
wouldn't
do
expose
night?
yourself too high there, George.
Don't worry, I'm not.
So,
George,
are we clearing the town, or are we just pushing through the town, or?
let's go do the
Clearing.
simplex shit so I can see if
Are
I'm
we
not
taking the
retarded.
Humvee and the
You are
Striker?
that retarded.
No.
I don't believe that your slot has the perms for it, Kirby.
Oh, I have support services when I open my thing.
Okay, is there anything other than transport there?
Not right now.
Okay, yeah, that's why.
Yeah. There's
I need to
nothing to show you that.
Oh, I can't just log into the other slot.
You could log into the other slot, yes, because it actually has the initialization to be able to run the proper support. And then you can even TP yourselves up to the artillery range. Which this map has, because it's the perfect training map. Hint, hint, wink, wink. Nudge, nudge!
Wait, you actually have
I'll
an
be back.
artillery range with actual artillery gun?
User left your channel.
Or like a paladin?
Radio check 5.
Am I retarded?
Mr. Rob,
Yes.
Maybe a
are
little.
we using the striker for this or now?
I mean, that's right there. So I'd actually recommend that you guys run with them. If you want to fold in under
Hello?
Kelly.
Kelly, you on top? Do we have to?
I would highly recommend it, because what happens if your striker goes down and you're sitting there like, oh, I'm
Honestly,
normally a
convinced
pilot.
both
I don't
you
know
and
how to
Rob are
use
the
my
same
weapon.
person. You
Alright,
just
Kelly
split.
back.
I got
Don't
the
ever insult
perms,
me like that
right?
again.
What's up?
No,
Don't
fold
ever
in,
insult me
fold
like
in
that
to
again.
Bravo. So join the group and go
User
blue.
joined your
Since they
channel.
have,
Like, you
they
know
have
when
4, I
Goku
have
and Vegeta,
2.
they split?
Alright, which one's
No,
Bravo?
you have
One's
one, because
behind me?
Wells is blue for some
I'm going red.
Well,
I'm
just,
going red.
just join Wells' group and then go blue team.
Touch
And
my
then
butt,
Charles,
boys.
if you could do that as well, please.
Sorry, what?
Go blue.
Ace interact, self interact. So whatever your
I'm back.
Windows Z is, Windows Pro. I don't know what it is. I changed mine.
Control Windows. Go down to
Team management, and then what one? Red or blue?
Blue.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'm gonna be red. I know it's a medic slot, but it's just to distinguish. Or I can go
Blue
white.
is my
whatever
favorite
needs
color.
for you guys.
Well, the squad lead is normally blue, or fucking yellow.
I have Teutonic and Kelly.
Well,
yellow
too
ground.
bad we're special
Yeah,
this
whatever.
time.
fuck
It's okay for all the leaders to be yellow.
Alrighty. Well, I'm special.
Just for that, I'm making you Asian.
Oh, you are
God
fucking
damn it.
special.
Okay.
You're definitely fucking special.
Uh-oh, retard alert!
Are you looking at me? Why did my
I don't mean
eyesight
to be a
change?
bother, Rob, by the way, but
'Cause you're Asian.
Because I got glasses. Dude, this is just
No, if you're stuck with the
stereotypical.
glasses now, bet you're Asian.
What about the cigarette?
No,
Oh, I
if
guess
you're
I'm
stuck with it.
Son of a bitch. Alrighty. Well,
Get over there, Squinty McSquint.
Oh, did Kirby actually relog?
I did.
Oh, well, you need to shave again. Hold on.
Fuck.
Make him black again.
What? I wasn't even black to begin with.
Well,
No, I made him a ginger. That's even worse.
Now you have pimples.
by the way, I'm not on yell, am I? Hope I'm not.
I'm gonna trust you guys to move through that objective however you see fit.
Don't listen to me. That makes perfect sense. God damn it! I'm getting caught. 1 second.
I vote we take the armored Lego.
It's literally
Don't
right
you
there.
yeah, don't fucking touch my goddamn Hummer. What the fuck? Your Humvee. Stay the fuck away from that. Stay the fuck away from that Humvee.
I have to put Charles on our roster now that he's like actually alive.
Yeah, I wasn't
I'm gonna
alive
go
for
to
like
this
the longest
artillery
time
range.
because I figured I would have a better setup, and then eventually I said, "Fuck it, you know what? I want to just play."
Fair.
So that. Oh, someone's just disappeared.
Well, I guess while we wait, Bravo on me.
Wonder how long it's gonna take him to figure out how to use that without us telling him, Rob. Considering he, reads grids on maps backwards.
Yeah, it's for that exact reason that I have it as the clicky kind.
Oh, that's no fucking
He's just
fun.
not as bad as me. I can't
Make him
read good at
suffer.
all.
It's more immersive when he fucks it up then.
It's actually for me.
Make him suffer.
Don't worry, I'll change it after this.
On the training Mac, leave it as clicky. On the real thing, make it fucking grids. How about that?
I'm guessing y'all are just waiting on Wells to get back.
That way when I need
Yeah.
fire support and I yell over the radio for it and it goes the complete wrong place in Africa, I have something to read about.
Nielsen.
Awesome.
Yeah, I came from playing squad, so that game's wacky.
While we wait on Wells, I'm going to kidnap Charles.
Okay.
Okay, Wells sucks off squad like it is a god of a game.
Be gentle,
Wells
Rob.
is
Use
back.
Tushy Tamer, please. Thank
Alright,
you.
boys, you heard the way. Let's line. We lining up.
He's back.
Okay,
Hey,
well,
Hal?
how are we gonna proceed?
Alright, boys, let's get the fucking moving. Let's start moving down to that town. Oh, someone just disappeared.
Who tapped me?
matter about it.
Wells is back.
Oh, cool. Well, I don't care. I kidnapped Charles. Bye.
Alright, sounds good. Alright, boys, start moving
to
to
it.
the south. Alpha, push out first. Bravo behind. Let's start pushing.
Why
the
is
town.
Alpha pushing first?
That's kind of what we normally do. I guess Bravo is the main movement side, so Bravo move first, but Alpha behind.
Order 503.
This is the training for me as well. Let's move it, boys. I don't know, but I've been told
Roger, slow down a little bit.
someone here is getting old. Don't know the way to the sun. You can sing, someone sing along.
Mad Cat, we don't got radio, so don't get too far ahead.
Alpha on looking for the road right now.
Set up positions to watch the road.
Gonna watch north.
Which way are we watching?
Northwest,
the road?
northwest there.
West east or north south? Alright, we're gonna watch north. Never mind, push up a bit, we're watching north. Alright, you didn't specify there. Just said watch the road.
Are we watching this road north?
He said T section, so I guess, yeah.
Oh, this is more of a right turn. Unless
Yeah,
he means
I
like
think
on
he
this
think he means around here. So.
Okay.
Look around.
I'll watch
Can
northwest.
someone mark this building clear? I don't know his first name. Or chem lights.
What symbol is it?
I don't fucking know.
And if only there
You
was,
want
like,
us to go to the blockade? So you want Alpha carrying building?
Milo, we're moving north.
Where is no so behind that? Roger, just go with Clayton. Follow Clayton. He's right here. If he goes down, run and get one of us.
Understood.
Oh, yeah. I just realized none of us asked about the ROE. Oh.
You want to know the RE?
I just need to know, are we opening fire on armed people, or are we just returning fire?
6-1.
They move fast, so... He's over here.
Can you put some ROE on certain situations right now?
Hey, Wells, what is it?
Alright,
what is it, Kelly?
You're free to push up with Bravo if you lose sight of them.
Oh,
Pretty much just covering
I'm
them.
waiting for the ROE, because I see 2 armed people.
What's the ROE?
They move.
Wells.
Okay, go move up.
What's the ROE?
Zero fire, fired upon.
Do not fire unless fired upon.
Okay.
Mad Cat ROE is do not fire unless fired upon.
Roger.
He's over there.
I'll mark building, that's clear.
I'm gonna push up with Mad Cat.
Go for one. Oh, sorry, no man. Copy. How bad is he? If he's not too bad, continue pushing.
Clayton, you have my permission to like go down that side of the road. If you don't watch it, then push up on that side and Bravo pushes up. Like I said, go with him. Make sure he's covered.
Close to Stanley 5-0.
Roger, just follow Clayton.
They're pushing us. I'm gonna push up on this side. You good, Rogers?
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah. Let's see. It's fine.
They're pushing forward, so I'll try to push to the ref car. Hi, Wells.
Son of a bitch.
Hey, Sperm. Hey, can you get Clayton?
Yo.
Can you push just like a house or two to the north?
I can.
Thank you.
Hey, Teutonic. There's some ruined, like, fuel trucks I'm gonna be next to.
I'm sorry?
Ruined fuel trucks.
Copy.
That's where I'll sit.
Okay.
I'm away.
Bravo Alpha Alpha to meeting for me.
Go get him.
Civilian.
I got you covered, Josh. I got you covered. You good?
We're pushing the Bravo.
Yeah, I'm good.
Get the wounded. Kelly, there's wounded on the ground by these fuel trucks. Get them. I'm going to cover your position to the northeast right now. Get the
I'm
wounded
not
back
at
to
your
Stanley.
position now,
Building's going to be
so
back
that's my
south.
other
Command Wells 5-0. All right, Teutonic, get your guys to security. Let's get the medics working on this infantry. Do not move from this position right now. Make sure 360's up.
Matt, you can run back to them.
Bandaging myself.
Hey, I got tension.
Affirm.
I got tension pneumo. I got tension pneumo. I got
Head to the
tension
medic, head to the
pneumo. I
medic,
got
head to the
tension
medic.
pneumo.
Good.
Okay. And then the other one that's down is in the house to our south.
Alright. If you're not doing medical, pull security.
Milo Winters, if you can hear me, 360, please. Unless you're. Oh, I see you,
I'm
Milo.
working on Clayton in this house to our south. If you want me to bring him up, I can. Just want to get him
Only
stable.
only when he's stable.
Okay.
Kirby Wells 4-5. You got me on that? Be advised, progress is currently halted. We did some casualties.
Alright, I'm free now.
Working on that.
What's up?
First person down, once casualties are taken care of. Just a couple guys down.
cat go?
You good with it?
I'm just giving myself painkillers.
Copy. Contact to the east. Bottom floor, first window.
He's down, he's down.
Copy.
There is a civilian in that building, be aware.
Alright, copy. Once for now, critical main objective is get medical up. Once medical's good, we'll push that building, secure the civilian, push him out, and then continue pushing him
I
down.
see the civilian.
The civilian should be right behind that window where the gunner was
I got
laying
eyes
down.
on him.
Yep, copy. We got eyes on that. Do not approach 50-hockey IED. We're not going to approach that at all. I'm going to see them in the EOD. That's what's going on.
Bravo, stand be on station for 30 seconds.
Copy.
Wish I had the right fucking medical tools for this.
Command Wells 50. Be advised, we do have one-time civilian in one of the towns over there. Could you confirm if possible ID on civilians is a threat for us to deal with?
Right. I'm gonna push a 1,000 mil.
All right, copy.
Pushing.
Thank you. I can confirm that we will not be dealing with any ID civilians for now. So we are good to once we are all set on medical, we will secure
Pushed.
the civilian, push it back.
Good.
Alpha lead copies.
Stable.
Copy. Well, it's gonna be 5 seconds off net.
Matthew, you want to come up here? It's probably a better sight line.
Yep.
You don't have to if you feel better down there. Just say it's probably
Yeah, I
better.
think we check for Newmont and Clayton. I once again don't have the fucking
Like, you
tools.
need to go in one of the windows and I can watch over here.
He's good. Okay, so he just needs blood.
We'll back on that. Status on medical.
Both are stable and movable. Come back.
Alright, copy. All teams
Hi.
are stable movable. Let's continue pushing the town. Let's get that civilian secured to the east and then pushing up to the town.
Can you repeat?
No, Roger's still down. Copy. Alright, hold on.
Might as well on his own outside.
You're,
I am now.
lovely. Give me the status on you guys. You all capable to fight?
I don't know. I was off net. Let me find out.
Yeah, copy. Find out. We still have one-time Roger down. It looks like once that situation's cleared up, we'll start pushing again to the town and get the situation secured to the east.
2 Bravo is currently 4 up, continuing to clear the outlying buildings to the west, and then we will reconvene.
Yeah, copy. Do not push any farther to the north until Alpha's all up.
Copy on that.
Analyzing now. No shock advised.
What are we looking, Stanley? How's Rogers?
Stable, but
He's not waking up?
with him.
Don't push more north until all of Alpha's back up. 2 Bravo's pushing east to continue to clear.
primary for horizontal clearing confirmed with and I'll let you know when Alpha's back up.
Alright, is Alpha following behind?
Is Rogers up?
No.
Hold for now till Rogers up is invisible on it.
Analyzing now.
Command
No
Wells,
shock
be advised
advised.
we're still waiting on 1 times Rogers to currently wake up. Sounding's working on him. We'll hold him push until
He's up.
He's up. Billy last. He looks like he's got up. We're moving. All right, all elements. You're cleared to continue pushing to the north of this town. For now, Bravo stay to the east. Alpha stay to the west. Continue pushing up the road for now and consolidate if needed.
Wells.
Yep. There you go, Mad Cat.
Okay.
Rogers is up, I think.
So you're clear to continue pushing through town.
Where did they push to?
You're pushing. You're gonna pushing along that road to the west. So push northwest, kind of thing. Like basically the west side of town. You're gonna be pushing up there, but just continue pushing north. That makes sense. Just
You
follow
coming with us?
Yeah, I'll come with you. Just follow the north road.
Alright, you guys don't have radios. Alright, this way, boys. We're following this road.
We're not building clearing, though. The weapons parking.
He says we're clearing buildings, so we're clearing buildings.
Okay.
I'm just in the environment. I know. I usually would have you set up in a different position, but and I was talking to Rob.
You clear last.
Yeah, I'll talk to Rob about what's the best.
Clayton, clear last. You got the longer barrel. Mad Cat, you got a short barrel. You can clear first.
Roger.
You guys can stay along the road if you want.
Ready?
I'm on you. Yep.
Launch south.
Your bipod phase to the...
Sure thing.
Oh, there was a gun barrel.
Clear. our way over the barricade?
Two flash before I could kill him. Civilian there.
Waiting for you to confirm that's what you want us to do. Go back to base, guys. Index.
Okay.
Alright.
Like index as in the drill is over, or index as in treasure?
Drill over, or we're just returning? Drill over.
Okay.
Hey, Clayton. Clayton! What took you guys out earlier, by the way? Was it me for that? Oh, okay. Okay, I was like, I said follow him, like, when you feel safe. Oh, okay, I was like, I didn't mean for you to go building clear with him.
When I first started taking a walk off area, you just told me do the stupid shit and prove them how stupid it is.
Okay,
Now
yeah,
I'm
no,
gonna
when...
get stupid shit here, because I'm assuming, unless we're just going to instantly do the night one, I'm assuming we're going to review how it went.
Yeah, no, I had to split because two roads. I figured it'd be fine buddy teams.
Like, it's still the stupid idea, but at the same time, blue teams shouldn't be going through the buildings. They should come back out to the street when they clear it. Because we're not supposed to go through buildings as a weapons team, because we can't shoot for shit in there.
Here.
They make the noise. There's so much like homosexual tendencies in this unit.
We're in the army. What do you expect? We're just trying to
It's
make
all
men feel immersed.
It's not gay if you're deployed. Unfortunately for us, we've only made it to Germany so far. Alright. I'm gonna let George and Kirby, since they were primarily watching that exercise, give you guys a quick little debrief, because I was shooting the shit with Charles over on the 40 mic range.
I'm gonna just start with the key point number one. What is the most effective medicine when your buddy gets shot in the face?
Shoot the guy who shot them.
There we go. What did you guys not do? That like twice. No, exactly that.
Okay, one incident might have been Rogers. I'm gonna have to ask for a pass.
Okay,
I was gonna say, Kelly told Rogers to say, like, run back if I got shot, so Rogers did what he was told.
I meant, like, within reason. Rogers,
now, mind
man.
you can't just put the blame on Rogers because, well, first off, Clayton, you got fucking absolutely destroyed by a fucking dude who was standing in an open building. Secondly, Rogers pulled back, then went up there, got shot. Then a third one, I don't know who the third was. It was
To be fair,
Tonic.
the third was Tonic, but it wasn't exactly the same. He was attempting to find the person. The guy who got one shot.
I got
Tonic was not
flash
running
banged.
to the down person.
I know one of
peeked
you-
at wrong angle and got bombed.
And then one of you tried to grab Clayton, and Wells was covering, and then the guy obviously got a few shots off and hit you. Luckily, it just didn't go down.
Yeah, that
Josh
was
tried
me.
to grab him,
Yes.
and Wells.
Well, also, I also got flashed like 30 seconds before that, so I don't even know what.
Yeah,
the heck
all of
was going
Rob's training guys with the ammunition had 3 flashbangs as well.
Oh, okay.
So that's my point on that. most effective medicine is kill the guy that shot your buddy. Do not do anything else attempting to grab them unless, you're on this corner right here and he's right there and you just can reach him just enough to go boop. But if that is not the case, 99% of the chance that's not going to be the case, kill the guy that shot your buddy. Yes, Dylan, go ahead. Sorry, I wanted to finish that statement.
No, you're good. That's why I typed it. When is it appropriate to use bounding? Like, obviously, we wouldn't necessarily be bounding unless we are assaulting the position. Like, we're just moving.
If you are not under fire, bounding Overwatch is an excellent idea to push into an unknown area. If you are under sniper fire, bounding Overwatch is also an appropriate method of getting out of the line of sight of the sniper, provided that you know where the fuck they are.
So
bounding Overwatch to retrieve a downed guy, bad idea.
Right. So moving into an unknown area, such as a town that we're going to clear. That would be appropriate.
In essence, if you're crossing an LDA or an ODA, so linear danger area, open danger area, yes, bounding Overwatch is an excellent idea. Especially if it's a long distance linear danger area, like if you're moving down an MSR and you have to go like 2K, bounding Overwatch and leapfrogging that bounding Overwatch is an excellent idea because it allows one team to move and then the other team regains stamina and then you flip positions. But as soon as you start taking contact, you eliminate the bounding Overwatch and you start hard clearing buildings. Alright, now I got a quick question for you guys, unless George and Kirby have another point.
I have one more thing.
Go for it.
When clearing a town, make sure you guys are clearing the whole building and every building, if that is what is needing to be done. If you're told to hard clear, that is every building thoroughly. So what happened there at the end where you guys would just get bonked by flashbang and stuff, there was one little guy, and if you go check your maps, I'll put a little dot on him. There was one guy in a civvy. Right, fuck, I can't, okay, you're getting this. One little guy in a civvy in this building right here. You guys were all doing medical in this building, and when you finally got your medical, everyone just went right around him. And the remaining people just went right past him. For any of you guys that were in the building that heard Kirby doing his autistic, that was him trying to give you a little hint.
I tried my best.
But the main thing comes back to make sure you're clearing buildings, marking them. Rob, did you put spray paint in all their kits?
Not all of them.
Or just
team
the
leads.
team leads? So, team leads, as you guys are clearing buildings, remember, mark them down, spray paint them, entrance, exit, doorways, etc., etc. And make sure everyone is aware, okay, this building's clear.
Alright. Yeah, copy. I was gonna ask, because I saw that side shit was done, because we usually put like dots on that stuff. But
Yeah,
you want
can't do that
actually you want manual. Okay, that's
Now,
that's
you don't get
yeah.
a choice, Rob. You cannot put dots on map. So you have to spray paint.
Yep,
or
that's
chem
fine.
light.
That because I know we get the lazy way and we just do the dots shit, so I'll do that kind of thing going forward.
Center Kirby, anything?
Oh, that was basically the point. Oh, I like fired the AK and everything, by the way, and like Izcause and George, everyone literally watched me for like 30 seconds standing in the open, like waving at you guys. Well, I say you guys, there was like one of you holding a corner. I don't know who it was. Open your eyes. That's basically my pro tip there. Outside that, yeah, George covered everything.
Cool.
Go ahead, Roberto.
Clayton had something too.
Yeah, Clayton, go ahead, because mine's going to be a question for you guys.
Okay. So Wells, this is mainly at you. What is the smallest maneuvering element?
Bravo.
The smallest maneuvering element in reality is the squad before you try to make some asshole point. For you guys and your purposes, it would be a fire team.
Then the second question, this is actually more relevant because we just did it at CQB. What is the Alpha team's job as the weapons fire team?
Support, but again, I only got Bravo and Alpha utilized. There was really no support position to use, so I utilized you guys to clear buildings and everything. I understand.
When we're clearing buildings, we are to secure the entrance. It doesn't matter. If
Wells,
there's
you
cover.
can move 4 guys through a building pretty damn quick.
I guess.
Your Bravo team can clear a building pretty damn quick, and your Alpha team can keep guys like Kirby from running up behind you and waving.
Okay, that's fine. That was. I can set that up next time.
And that leads into my question. I would like very much for you guys to do this at night. However, I know that it's a little late, so if you guys want to say fuck it, we'll just do the night ops live and in color during deployment. Cool. If you want to dry run of this at night, I will happily set it to nighttime like I'd originally intended, and have you guys drive in with the Striker and the Humvee and hop out and do work.
Up to them. I know what you. I know issues from my side.
All right. Nobody angrily said fuck that shit. I'm going to bed. So I'm gonna make it nighttime. Platoon headquarters, go ahead and load up in your Humvee. Weapons squad, go ahead and load up in your Striker. We're just gonna be basically back infilling into the city and clearing it out at night.
Damn, I just wanted to watch again. Oh,
load your kids
I
and
have one
grab
more
night
point
vision.
I forgot to bring up.
If you load your kit, you should have night vision in the kit already, either in your uniform or your backpack.
One more point I forgot to bring up. And Rob
User
did
left
bring up
your
early,
channel.
and I already know it's going to be a problem, and no one's going to realize it. You cannot talk over each other on the radios.
Yeah, I noticed that.
So, if
we're
one person is talking, do not try and talk over them, because all it's going to do is cut them off from your end, and you're just not going to come through, and you're not going to hear a single thing of what they said. So, let them finish.
We should probably set
Unless
up
it's unless it's really important, like oh shit, there's a tank. And
You cannot talk over people. You physically cannot.
Oh really?
If someone is whoring up the radio, they're just gonna whore up the radio, and you're stuck listening to it.
AKA
keep shit off the radio, keep it short and sweet.
It's like a walkie-talkie.
Yes, the radios in right now are short, sweet, to the point. Do not hog them up with random bullshittery. As well, long ranges cannot communicate to short ranges.
Oh, no, we're good
Again?
there. We're good there. Yeah, I was
was
able
not
to remove that, so we're good. Long range and short range are cross-compatible because the radios that I wanted to use for short range, yeah, anyway. Yeah, you're good.
Disregard that point, though. The talking over each other's point still stands.
We just been like just going out, just going right in, Rob, or you actually want us to go to the MSR?
What was that?
Do you want us to go all the way to the MSR, or just go from here right into the fucking place?
Oh, you can just go from here right into the fucking town. Just take
Alright.
right turns into the town.
Sounds good. I'm gonna back up.
Let the Striker do its like 7-point turn to get turned around and whatnot.
I got told this do not fire unless fired upon.
There's also cities, so.
Remember, Wells gives the order this
He's peeing.
They're in buildings. You might hit this.
Can we dismount?
In a building bearing 460. About 100 meters.
Are we dismounting?
Dismount.
User left your channel. User joined your channel.
Alright, we're gonna change it up from last time. Bravo, let's start pushing out. Alpha element support Bravo.
Copy that. Be advised. Bravo is too strong.
Use my night
Charles, on me.
vision to aim. Ooh. Ooh, this is not gonna be fun when I have to aim.
How do I use the Oh, there we go.
360. Apparently we're clearing west. Keep your lasers off until you're engaging a target. It's not, but it helps some people know where they're aiming.
Might as well just let it set yourself being up on the striker.
Okay.
Once you guys cross the street, I'm gonna go through that area you're in now and go on the other side of this barricade.
I mean, we weren't told to do anything, Roger, so I guess we'll just sit here. What, Wells?
What's up with Kelly? Kelly, closer to grab you guys.
Rogers, just climb over. Clear this building.
Okay.
Play it and we're gonna clear this building. You keep watching the road.
Okay.
User left your channel.
This car scared me. Alright, clear. Alright. Now Rogers, we're gonna go clear this building.
User joined your channel.
Yeah. Most Rogers got it. Alright, come on, Rogers.
Bravo status.
Alright, clear, push back down. Wrong net. Clear this building. Clear, push down. I good to cross the street?
Yeah. Do you want to take up some defensive positions for me, or go ahead? These buildings front haven't been cleared yet. Bravo's going to clear them. Just be careful. If you want to take up defensive positions, I don't know if the middle of the road is the best idea.
Rogers, watch that way.
Hey, I got a pneumo.
Alright, Rogers.
Hey, Kelly, I got a pneumo.
Pneumo? Need a medic right now. We have a pneumo on our intersection. Stay down. Lay down. You copy that medical? He's over here.
Thank you.
What type of pneumo are we looking at?
Teutonic's calling for a medic for us when I already called it. Okay, cool. He's not tired.
So we sitting here now?
People pushed up, so let's push up. Yeah, I just got the order to push up.
So the anti-relator or not? Real quick as we move. Did we ever clear these buildings?
We cleared the ones on the edge. And we cleared the ones over there to the right.
Alright,
So we
keep
haven't-
watching the roads. I'll push with Rogers. Rogers, come clear with me.
me to join you once you get there.
The shanty town supposedly clear.
Supposedly.
They said they cleared it, but you know how that goes. Index. Where's Actual's position? Op's over. Op is over. Op is over. Doors are wells over there.
We're meeting in the office building if no one was told. Oh!
Oh, is he getting the big boy surgery?
Compound fracture.
Oh my god. On his legs?
Yeah, that don't look right.
The worst thing I ever saw live was
Why are you dragging me?
Did you guys ever see the basketball player? I watched that live when his leg, like his bone came out. It was the worst thing I've ever seen in my life.
Oh,
I
Kevin
saw
Ware?
I saw a UFC
Medic
fighter
is on
like,
scene.
bowed out
Perform
from
the
under it.
incisions, Stanley.
You saw a UFC thing? Was that?
Mom
was
said
that
it's
when,
my turn with the bone plate.
The Brazilian, like was it Sancho or something? Where his leg went like fucking jelly.
His leg just turned into fucking like a bendy straw, dude.
Oh yeah, Rob.
That either.
About the
It's
striker,
like,
it's like I saw he was hiding behind the wall. I didn't know if he was dead or not, so I
Talking
just
about legs.
broke
It was
the
like,
wall
you know, really
to see if he was
soft
there.
thread, you know what I'm
I just love the
talking about?
dynamic you
Like,
Wells.
go to
That's
break
actually
it
something
down.
these guys can
Can't
use you
watch
for.
that. I could never be a doctor in this life right now. Too squirmy on like that shit. What's up?
If you're talking about legs, don't forget Alex Smith.
By the way, Rob, was that a good use of
Oh,
the striker
God,
to
his
like
arm is so
clear
fragile.
one side
Yeah.
while infantry
Yeah.
clears the center and left side?
What I would recommend is that you guys work in support of each other,
Okay.
and not get too separated. Because if like RPGs creep up behind you, you're kind of fucked. So working in tandem with infantry is definitely the better route to go. For you guys, Milo, Josh, was that night vision usable in the striker,
Yes.
especially with
Yes.
third person and everything? You guys are good.
Yes,
I
I'm
was
fine
on
with
so I was using the thermal.
Okay, cool,
and I was fine driving with these.
awesome. All right, then I'll leave you guys with that. I'm not going to
Where
give you the
fuck does it
cucking.
say that to?
If you hit on, just click on your arm and hit check fracture.
How's this going?
Oh.
Stanley thought he could just slap a splint on there and he'd be okay.
No.
I mean, you never know.
I got shit. I'll be right back.
Severe cyanosis. Only on the tourniqueted arm. Nice.
Is there anything we're going over?
Just wanted to let you guys know, good job. Also, I love the fucking laser show. If you made any special kits during this training, don't expect to be able to load those. What's going to happen is I will be issuing kits during our first deployment night, which is next Friday. Just like today, I'm taking off of work an hour early so I can be here for the op start. So I'll be doing the brief. After that first mission, George and Laney will be handling the briefs for me. Basically, it'll start off with an after-action review of the previous op, and then go into the briefing for that night's mission.
Hey, question.
Yo,
If I wanted to be a striker gunner, how do I go about doing that?
if you wanted to be a what?
A striker gunner. How do I go
Join
about
Air
doing
Wing.
Join Air Wing.
You ask me, hey, can I be a striker gunner? And I say, sure, you can gun for me, and I'll be the other driver for the other vehicle.
Okay, is there anywhere I can test my skills?
Yes.
Just don't piss Rob
I would like to.
Oh, don't worry. I'm gonna learn you good.
One thing I want to say, presumably I wake up in time Monday. There's a Florida map. We're gonna do discount Modern Warfare 2 Wolverines.
Is that new Florida map?
Yeah. I'll link it. Anyways, it's a U.S. map.
What buildings? This is another mod, right? Another building mod?
Yeah. It does. No worse than any other maps.
It looked decent. I like how the guy's video was like, it had like the fucking PLA in the video. Just hilarious.
Yeah,
let's
probably
see.
do.
A couple things I want to go over regarding the kit issuance. I've built them in such a way that you have everything that you need. It may just not be everything that you want. There are minimal arsenals set up. That's what you guys saw in the briefing area when we started this training. They don't have all the optics. They don't have all the guns. They have different M4s in case you wanted to change the flavor of M4 that you're given. For example, if you wanted to swap out to a Grenadier, like a 203 or a M320 equipped M4, you can. If you'd rather have the Magpul stock or some shit, you're good to go there. If you want to yoink a sidearm, I think I have those in there. You're welcome to do that. You can change the nature of your uniform. There's some helmets in there. Fair warning, if you've been given a headset-equipped helmet because you are an important squad lead or team lead type who's running a radio, and you lose it in the arsenal, I will make you find it in the footlockers in the barracks. There are 24 of them. Same goes for your night vision, your fucking ACOG. If you lose an ACOG that was issued to you, I will make you hands across America and find that shit. Anything serialized that goes missing, you will be expected to find. Let me just put it that way.
If I do a forward observer, does that mean I'm no longer George's radio bitch?
No, it means you're George's radio bitch, and you have the added benefit of an ACOG and the ability to call on artillery when George requests it.
What if he loses a tank?
Now,
this sounds like a lose-win situation.
In the kits that I've built for you guys, on the topic of everything that you need, you have both tinted and clear safety goggles. Now, if I have to change your face and make you a shaved black boy, that might change to just a Newport, and then you'll still have the clear safety goggles in your uniform. You'll also have a set of night vision, the monocular night vision, the AN/PVS 14 that you're all using right now. That'll be in either your uniform or your backpack, depending on the kit. But yeah, that's about it for the logistics of how the deployment's going to run. To directly address your question, Kelly, about how much contact can you expect, some missions will be slow, other missions it'll be just balls out like RSF stuff, because that's exactly what we did.
Alright, as long as it's not like that one Vietnam mission where we walked for 2 hours. That shit was...
No. You're going to walk for like 45 minutes and then just be screaming for vengeance for the last hour.
Okay, thank God, because that one Vietnam bop was CBT.
There's also the thing, this first Friday mission, I'll be here at the start of it, but I need to find ways to artificially delay shit, so that I can be here for the actual, like, proper op start. So, you know, there'll be some missions that'll start off with you guys just pulling security on the various bunkers at the combat outpost. You also may be running supplies back and forth between bunkers. I might just say, hey, George, make them find the tires for the striker. Like, there's just all kinds of weird shit that I'm going to do to
in other words,
make you guys kill.
One day and I'm in the front just like, hey guys, go out there and grab all those tires and fix all the fucking wheels. Don't be surprised.
Yeah, there will be missions because, like, again, like, I want to be here for this shit because I'm the one making it. And I sit in traffic for anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour, so I'm going to try to delay every op by, like, call it 20 minutes. In some way, shape, or form. That will be entertaining for you guys, and in some ways it'll actually be rewarding. So one of them, I plan on having you guys find some of the night vision that the striker crew is using, the PVS-7. It's a much wider field of view, so whoever finds it, they get to fucking keep it for that mission. So
bet.
Yeah, shit like that.
Question.
Answer.
Back to the serial. So I don't much care for the ACOG. I like my EOTech. So
that's in the arsenal freely. You can grab it.
Okay, so I don't need to worry about putting the EOTech in my backpack.
Correct.
Okay, thank you.
ACOGs are a step up from CCOs, so those are not in the arsenal. Same thing with the machine gun optics. If you lose a machine gun optic and you want it back, I will make you find it.
Real quick, does the EOTech work with night vision? The ACOG
No, nothing works with night vision.
Oh,
Do you see that Polish fucking nose hanging off of everybody's forehead? If you find a way to get that behind a rifle while running nose to charging handle, I will suck you and fuck you.
Hey,
because
Wells.
nobody in the Marines, Navy, Air Force, or Army has found a way to do it.
This is why you have
You
your
would just
laser.
need a separate sight with like thermals or night vision, right?
What you need is the little boop boopity boop boop.
Exactly that, yeah.
Use your laser and your night vision.
Which is, by the way, like the laser show tonight was fucking beautiful. Love it. I love all of you. By the way, the PVS-14 is equipped with all the better IR shit. So you do have the helmet illuminator, as well as your standard weapon illuminator too. So.
I would like to use thermals. That sounds neat.
Yeah, thermals are neat unless it's daytime, and then everything just looks white.
Or unless you got them on the striker and you mow down an entire group of UN soldiers.
Yeah.
Wait, you have thermals on the striker base?
They had it coming. Fuck the
They
UN.
look- They didn't look like the UN.
Blue
That's
helmet
because-
wearing this camouflage pattern, and this motherfucker goes,
get
oh, I was
off
in
to
thermals,
see
I
it.
couldn't see. Alright, that's
User
all I
left
got
your
of anything
channel.
intelligent.
Before everyone
You guys are
disperses.
free to disperse.
I got
Oh,
one.
nope,
Before
never mind.
everyone disperses, I have one more thing.
Someone just fucking threw something.
Whoever did it, you're gonna get strung up by a tree like all the fucking coons.
I didn't look. I that was a throw grenade. Don't look at me.
This cause are unconscious.
Before some
User
retard,
left
you
your
guys
channel.
all know how this fucking goes. The term is, you may disperse peacefully before you could fucking be autistic. What I was gonna say is, with Rob fucking saying if you're gonna lose stuff, do not immediately run towards, you know, an arsenal if there even is one, and start piddling with shit. Because you're all gonna bound to fucking lose something. I know how all of you are. You go, ooh, and start fucking clicking all kinds of shit, and that's why normally most of you sit at the arsenal forever anyway.
Hey Rob, are you there? Or no?
Yep.
That is what I had
Do you want to do that tonight, or do you have better things to do?
I have better things to do because I have to work in the morning. But tomorrow, if you're around, I'll be running the Special Forces mission at 3 Eastern.
Why am I?
That works for me then.
Yeah. On that note,
All right, hold
you
on.
may all disperse.
Nah, it's all good.
User left your channel. 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 User Channel disconnected from your channel.
Alright, well, that was today's up. Didn't realize there was going to be a lot of training, but still, that was all